not really. Let me open up my... Oh, thank you so much, Mask. Mask out here killing it.
She know commands. That's it.
She know everything. All right, so boom. We do have our Celestial Pulse art contest. No, it's okay that you missed it. You know what I'm saying? I did let everybody know September.
There should be one next year around the same time.
Yes.
I'm telling you now. Start drawing now.
Yeah.
Y'all always talking about... And I'm not talking about the new people that just found out this second.
Not you guys.
But I don't care if you spent 325 days drawing on your art piece. Everybody else get the same amount of time. So you can start drawing yours for next year if you want.
All right. So it's called Celestial Pulse. That is my story. Issues 1 and 2 is actually on my website for free and also on Webtoons. I might take it off of Webtoons though because I got it on my website. But that's neither here or there. But we're doing a contest for it. Our main character is Fuji De Leon. She is can I get that to focus? Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Main character Fuji De Leon. Then we do have our other characters, as in, is it gonna like flip or no? Do I have to do this? We have the other characters in there, and you get to know them a little bit through the story. So for those who don't know the story is about a girl. She's trying to figure out her life, who she is, her powers. One day a guy shows up, points a gun in her face, and tells her that he's gonna kill her. So now she has to figure out who he is, why he's trying to kill her. You know, what was the story behind it all. So now we're on this journey to figuring out the mysteries of her life. Is with action and a lot of puzzle putting together and finding out what's the real jazz.
It's a modern fantasy.
Yeah, it's a modern fantasy. Right. I had this up for people who didn't know the story too much, so they knew the character, actually seen the designs of the character. They were able to use these as their what do you call that? Reference. So yeah, we got that. I do have all issues 1 through 8 in my store, and we do also have a special what?
I said, and they're behind her.
And they're behind me.
They're
Boom. Yeah, they're actually printed. Boom. Letting you guys know. And not only that, besides all that, we do have a sale on my store from November to December 6th. You get 20% off in anything that you get from my store.
So Fuji again.
So we're gonna go back to what we have here. Thank you so much. Thank you. And this is our main character, Fuji De Leon. Like, literally a beautiful character.
This is best as an anime.
Yeah, this is me as an anime character. Like, honestly speaking, I drew her all my life. I've been working on this character ever since I was 14 years old. So she's my alter ego. She's somebody who I always wanted to be. You know, her general thing is she's a princess. She goes through all these things, and she's, you know, trying her best to become a great ruler because she's going to be next in line for that. So that's like her thing. No. Mine was right. That's not the...
They can't find the store link. Best.
You cannot find the store link? The store link is in CP. Right here, the Square store. So this is the Square store. It's loading. I'm sorry for the load. So this is this... See, I was right, Mangizi. You was right, Mask. Don't ever deny yourself. Mangizi's the winner. So yeah, we do have a special offer on my store to join our revolution, which is Pulse Nation, what we stand for. All you gotta just put Glitch Train when you check out, and you will get that 20% off your whole purchase. You know? And then here you will find all the books. You can even get the bundles. And you can even get them digital if you don't want to get the books physically. So if you want to get them digital and read them, they're here, one solid price. You know, no shipping, no nothing. We also have our mini comics.
About the digital, did they have any problems with it?
No.
Was they able to read them fine?
Yeah, I was able to give them the app also.
I was wondering because I never heard from anybody that bought the digital.
Yeah, Keeman bought it, and so did Shikari. Shikari said he loved the story, and so did Keeman. And I also gave them the app that works free for it.
Yeah, I was just curious.
So, yeah.
We need more reviews because I don't know how digital works.
Yes. Yeah, you could purchase it digital, and I also have like little fun trinkets and all that good stuff. And this is me in cosplay, you know, had to do it. I need to lose some weight. And then, you know, you find all this great stuff here, and also reviews from other people because they've bought the books and stuff. Don't shake your head at me.
Don't be saying stuff like that, then.
So yeah, boom. We got this situated. Hold on. Mass is gonna be our thing, so I will, you know.
Mass, your Discord work? It should work.
It should work. When Mass is ready, you know, we will call her.
Well, we
hashtag as self-promote. Well, I have to, right? Because nobody would know I do this.
Maybe you want to call now, Mask. You can hang up afterwards, but just to see if your mic working and stuff. Or if our mic is working.
She's drinking coffee, she said.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know we early. But should we do a test or?
Oh, well,
no, it works.
No, it works. Fortnite. Yeah, it works.
It should be alright, Mask. Never mind.
Yeah, these is our peoples. You know, we're gonna open them and stuff like that to show you guys each and every one of them. I think I should open each and every one of them. But let's go to Instagram real quick.
Here's what I found on the web.
Google. Go to somewhere with yourself, girl. Nobody want nothing with you. Alright, so we're going to Instagram because I did post it up on my Instagram. I have admin privileges, so it shouldn't be any problem. You can go and invite. We don't have to do a call. Wait, you said go to invite? What do you mean by that?
Place you go when you play Fortnite.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, Mask.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Yeah, put it down. So yeah, I did post a Celestial Pulse contest. We will be using our rules that we have created.
I don't remember none of the rules from last year.
No, not safe for work themes, which is sexual, super gore, etc. It should be only of the Celestial Pulse characters, no OCs. Be respectful of the other artists, which you guys have been respectful. Thank you so much.
To each other.
You can sign it, but not in a large watermark so that it ruins the image. But the credit is gonna definitely be given to you because I will be putting in the book and putting your name and also your link to your work so that people could actually view you. When posting your submission, please tag Celestial Pulse in the hashtag Post Contest 2020 on Twitter or Instagram. If you have neither, just send the email. And then we have the important date, which is November 1st. November 6th is the judging day. So today is November 6th. We're judging today. Mask is Queen Maud. Yes, she is. So the judging criteria is going to be accurate depiction of the character's appearance, the accurate depiction of the personality of the character, the complexity of design, the quality of execution. So those are the 4 main things. And then we have a rubric on like everything that has to do with it. It's not going to be judged on how great of an artist you are. It's going to be judged on what you did and everything else.
What's quality execution again?
Quality of execution is major mistakes in anatomy, composition, or color.
Okay.
And the quality of image is poor. So, like, let's say if it's a pixelated image because you made it too small, that can affect you. The mistakes in the anatomy is like, you know, basically, if Fuji looks like a zombie or something, you know what I'm saying?
It's like 5 times bigger than the other hand.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? And the coloring, which is like, you see how Fuji is coloring blue. If you make her red, she's not Fuji. She's, you know, you just made a different altering color for her. I should have did Miles. No, that would have been, you would have been done for.
You might get disqualified from this.
Disqualified. For the complexity of design.
Use this first or last?
You gonna want to do it last, huh?
I don't know.
So the complexity design is going to be focusing on if they have backgrounds, anything that like let's say the character is there, they're not floating, they're actually on solid ground, and all that good stuff that they did to make it better. So like they added backgrounds, if they added some type of power, made them an actual scene, or like gave a story towards it, they get more points for that type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like more of like what they did to improve their piece or make it feel like it was part of the realm, right?
How much effort?
How much effort they put into it. Yeah. The accurate depiction is basically the character, like what the character looks like, the colors of the character.
If you can identify
it as the character, yeah. So if you drew a stick person with the bangs, with the ponytail and the crown, we knew that was Fuji. You know, so that's basically it. That will count as Fuji because yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a stick person. That's their art style, but they have the actual things that's on them to represent her. The accurate depiction of the character's personality is if you read the story. If you read the story, you understand the person.
If you draw somebody with a Modelo bottle in their hand and they never jumped in the comic, that's not accurate depiction.
Right.
That's just an example, though.
Sure, Mangizi, you get a 0. So who the now? Mangizi crying. I am. You know it. Wow. Way to put me on blast, Juju.
I didn't say no names. I said that's an example.
Did you draw something not related to the comic again? Mangizi is part of the running, right? So we'll see, right? We'll see if he actually drew something that was related to the comic, right? Let's hope he read something. And then we did 0 to 10 bases because last time when we did 0 to 5, it kind of got into a stump. So I've just reused what our beautiful mod did for our accuracy in the judging, it makes it a little bit more better.
Talk about that
I
for a
had
little bit.
actually changed it 0 to 5.
Yep.
Last time it was on 3.
Yep.
So it had already been changed for it.
Yep.
Wait,
she
so
did.
you changed it to 10 and it's supposed to be 5?
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah. No, that's perfect though. It's okay.
What?
10 will be better
No, it's
because we have more points.
No, it's because what I was saying is when we first did it, it was on 1, 2, or like a 1, 2, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I had changed it to 5, but 10 works too. It makes no difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's more numbers you gotta count.
That's the point because last time we hit a stump.
She's saying she corrected that by boosting it to 5, but you didn't know she boosted it to 5.
Oh.
So you boosted it to 10.
That's okay. Different.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Hi, Eddie. It gives more variance essentially in the scores too. So if you like they kind of depicted it or whatever.
So voting happens today. Come back next week for the results. We gotta count the votes.
Right. No. From the first look, character designs, I love it. I low key. Hold on, y'all. I want to use them to make a wine label design inspired by them looks. Oh my god, that'd be super cool. If you send it, I'll definitely shout it out and make it look, just add everywhere, man. Shout outs to Zane. Thank you so much for putting that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little piece of paper so that when we do everything, and we do have a first place and a second place. So the first place, they get the cash prize, a spotlight in the upcoming issue. They get physical copy of the issues, Essential Post merch, and a free sketch commission from me. And then second is cash prize, spotlight, physical copy of the issue, and some merch. So they get some merch and stuff like that.
Didn't you just say the same two things? What's the difference?
The difference is the first place gets an actual sketch and everything from me physically, and then the second place doesn't get that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that's different.
But you skipped the one thing on the rubric or whatever.
What about it?
Go back to it.
Let's go back to it. There we go. Oh, no, that's wrong. Oh, no. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
One more. All right. Mask did all of that. Just so y'all know.
Yeah, Mass did all this. We reused what she made because she's great.
She don't know anything. She do a lot of work, so.
Yeah. She does a lot of work.
Do you want to fight? It is.
I'm giving
so
you credit.
early.
Quiet. Yes, mute her. I'm talking. I'm
throw
trying to give
my
you credit.
coffee at you.
I'm trying to give you credit. She put in a lot of hard work for us.
Yes.
So I just wanted y'all to know that she wrote all that stuff.
Yeah, she did.
I'm not gonna write all that stuff.
She wrote all this stuff. When you guys see anything announcement wise, Mass did it.
Or any kind of organization.
Any type of organization, Mass did it.
But she don't know much of stuff.
Yes, no, not Marshmallow. Shout outs to Mask. Thank you, Mengizi, for doing it right. She's amazing. She is amazing. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. We couldn't choose anybody better.
You're welcome, Mask.
What's she saying now, Juju?
I said you're welcome. You said thank you. I said you're welcome.
Oh my god.
Let me get some water.
All right.
Oh
Can you get me some?
No.
It's in my jug is over there.
Tell Mask to get it for you.
Oh my god. You see this?
Where?
It's in the kitchen with my pink straw. Oh my god. It was over there ready for him. Hold on, let me write these names down.
Where do you want me to post things? Do you want me to post it in like private DM in the mod channel?
Yeah, we could.
There's also in the archives the contest judges. I can also just post them.
All right, hold on. If you want to, we could do private DM, but I was thinking like we mute ourselves and then we could talk about it. And I have a piece of paper, so maybe we could like jot everything down, right? Or do you want to have it where you could private DM me? Whatever makes it comfortable for you and just easier. Lexi, what's up?
I mean, so when you say like we talk about it, as in you're gonna like put up like a be right back screen and we just chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. No, you didn't miss anything. We're actually trying to get ready and sorted for it. We're gonna start at 2. It is 1:50 now. But yes, Alexi, and so is Ali. Yeah, Ali's here. Lexi is here. If you did join the contest, Mangizi's here. But Autumn, she had to work, so I still got to make the announcement just in case, so that she knows that she's accounted for.
Okay, so since I've got 10 minutes, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
No problem. Take your time. Yeah, you and Mangizi. It's Lexi, Mangizi, Mida, which was like wow. Autumn and Ali.
How do I open that link on here?
Go to Google Drive and then it'll be right there in your face as soon as you open it. Before anything, I do want to go into our Celestial Post Contest 2020 just to see if anybody posted anything. Nobody posted anything, so we're not missing anybody. And let me go back again and check if there is, hold on. Art Contest 2020, anything Celestial Pulse? No, there's nothing Celestial Pulse, so we're just making sure that we got everybody. I'm pretty sure I did because everybody emailed me, even though they posted it up on their stuff.
So Google Docs?
No, Google Drive. No, not Twitch. Let's go to Twitter real quick. And put Celestial Pulse Contest 2020.
Okay, Google Drive.
Alright, only me. It was just only me talking, so we're making sure it's nice. And let's do post contest.
I'm in Google Drive. Where do I go?
Go to, there's a folder. You don't see the folder?
I'm seeing it now.
Okay.
I'm there.
Yeah. So you're straight. You did post contest 2020? Let's do post contest 2020. Yeah, nothing that I see here. I'm looking for everything. I don't see anything. I don't know why, but I don't see anything. Yeah, I know. That's why I always tell people to email it to me just in case, because you might be posted up and it doesn't show. And I'm like, what the freak? They did say it was on there, and you know, I don't want them to feel like they couldn't be in here, right? So like, you know, let's do Instagram again just to double check.
She said Twitter.
Yeah, it wasn't Twitter. I did the 2020 on Twitter. Let me see. And if you think you should have one and you didn't, you could sue and then contact your local government, but nothing would happen anyway. May the best man or woman win. If you think you should have one and you didn't, you can sue and contact your local. Yo, I cannot. No, he didn't do a Trump reference. Yo, you make me sick. I cannot. All right, let's see if I can find this. Hold on, where is this thing at? Right here, there we go. Yeah, let's double check, make sure everybody is accounted for, right? So post contest. Let me follow this because, you know. So the top post is just me, and then celestial posts. Yeah, let's do Social Post Contest 2020. We do have Autumn accounted for already. So she is accounted for. So let me follow that too. This man's right. He was like, you know what? We're going to get the grand jury to make the determination on who should be the winner, because I don't feel like I was accounted for. We are gonna have a section where like we do a popular vote. So it'd be kind of cool to like the people that's in chat now.
Is their vote will be weighted at all? Like, will it be worth 1 point or what?
It could be if you want it to be, but you know,
I wouldn't make it worth too much.
Yeah.
That's why I said 1 point.
Because then it can become a popularity contest.
Yeah, no,
That's why I said 1
1
point.
point.
Like, whoever the popular vote is, it'll be 1 point. Maybe. We just might not even do it.
Yeah.
Because it's too...
Yeah, I think if you were to do that, you would have had to post all the pieces beforehand.
Yeah.
So that when we voted today, it could all be done.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That or we're not announcing the winners today.
Okay. Yeah, no.
And we should introduce new stuff the day of anyways.
Yeah. I totally understand. All right, boom. Maybe I should open these individually. Let's see. Can I open them individually? Let's double check and see. I'm gonna do this. I really loving Allie's though. Yo, I was astonished by a lot of people. I was like, y'all awesome. Y'all just killing it. Oh, yeah, we can go like that, side by side. I like that. I really don't want me in the way, though. That's my whole problem with this whole situation. I bet. Could I do... I'm thinking of something, y'all. Let's see. Yes, go get that coffee. All right, let's get rid of this. Put the window capture here. And what we're going to do is... Because I don't want to be like the... what you call it? Okay, we could get rid of this. Yes. We can actually open up this and we can get rid of this. Boom. We did it. Oh yeah, we don't have the Kickstarter anymore. The Kickstarter is done, Zane. It's done. we did amazing on that Kickstarter, and I'm still putting the books together and stuff. I'm getting things shipped to me now. So yeah, today's the review.
All right. So if your Kickstarter is done, I'm going to go disable that command then.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do one of these. Okay, I think that should help our whole situation here, because why not, right? Why not help it? Okay.
Oh, we doing the whole rotation thing like last year?
Yeah.
So you want first?
Yeah, if you want me to.
You have to. It's your stream, man.
I'm trying to see if I... Okay, yeah. Cool beans. You guys can see it. Yes. I'm excited to... We have three pieces and 5 people.
Didn't you say that wrong?
No. We have 6 pieces and 5 people.
Yeah, you said 3 to begin
My
with.
bad. My bad.
I was like, how are there 3 pieces, but like 5 people?
Yeah. But just to let you guys know, the people who are artists and they want to join the contest again, you can start now and make your pieces and then wait and then submit them when I announce it in September of 2021.
You're allowed to submit multiple pieces.
You're allowed to submit multiple pieces.
I would say
to the max.
you could submit. Yeah, because if
To the max.
actually take it seriously and start now till next year, and they submit 25 pieces, that's what they're probably.
Yeah, that'd be really crazy. Yes. y'all did some great work. So we have them all here. Oh, they're changing the trash. We know that. Can I exit out that? No. It don't matter. Let's do this because we don't care about that. I had to buy more space because I don't know what happened, that it just looked like it was taking too much stuff, and I was like, yo, I don't even know what's going on. Blah blah blah. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But yeah, the Mass put in the contest, but the contest will always stay the same with the criteria. We're not changing the criteria. I think we do a perfect job with naming the people that deserve to be named and all that good stuff, and like showing their work regardless of where they feel their tier is in art and life or that situation. We do not base our opinions on how people do their, what do you call that? We don't, yeah, their skill level. We don't do that. Can I submit graphic design work? Yeah, you could do that. Definitely can. It'll be different and cool.
Just read the rules and see if it fits into that.
Yeah. Yeah, read the rules, see if it fits.
Also, watch last year's contest and watch this contest, and you'll get a feel for how we assign points.
Yeah. All the rules and the criteria that we use when we're judging it, like the rubric, is all posted online. Mm-hmm. So if you read it, then you should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not pointing at anybody, but if you had read it, he would have been fine.
Oh my god. You're getting the jabs today, my guy. Do you know Bobby Joe? Oh, hold up. Did my closed caption? No, my closed captions are not on.
Boom. Roasted.
So let's do that. And let's put this here. So that we know if anybody, like, did anything of that nature. I'm gonna actually...
Tig, you want to know who's on call?
Mask. Mask is on call.
What?
Tiggy might didn't know who was on call. Boom.
Oh, it's me. Hi.
Now, is there a link so people can see that?
The rubric? Yeah.
No, people can see the pieces. Because, like, if they're on a computer, they can click on it and see the image bigger instead of watching it on the window Twitch stream.
I could add a link to it, but no.
Okay.
Eternal. Yeah, the judge. I was about to say mask, vest, Justin. All the other two voices. Yeah. If you read.
Well, honestly, what I would just do is like when you're talking about it, just blow up the piece so it takes up the entire screen or something. Best.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, make easy. I wasn't suggesting she dropped the leaks to the drive in there.
Not because you have
I get you,
access
though.
to Vesta's drive. Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's
That's what I'm saying. The most I could do is like, you
Don't worry
know,
about it. It's too
show
late.
you it and all that good stuff. So yeah, guys, welcome to our 2020 Celestial Post Art Contest. This is the fourth one, right?
Alexa, mute. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our 2020 Celestial Post Art Contest. Welcome to it, guys. But yes, this is our fourth one. I want to give a shout out to all the posters that reminded me to do it this time because they loved it the first time and they were like, Vest, where the hell's the art contest? And I was like, oh my God, you're right, but I'm tired. And they were like, I don't care. I want to do this. And I was like, okay, I got you. So shout outs to you guys who reminded Vest to do this. So this is going to be an annual thing. Again, our rubric and everything is in chat, !contest 2020, but it's going to stay the same. So we're going to do this next year also. September is the day, September 2021. We're going to actually tell you guys again that it's on. You know, you can start from now doing pieces if you know your life is going to get hectic in the future because, you know, it happens. It happens. We appreciate each and every piece. We thank you guys for each and every piece. For those who actually took out the time to do them, thank y'all so very much. Good luck to everybody. And let's get this started. I like the So I guess we're gonna do it from alphabetical order because that's how it is. But how do you want to do it, Justin?
Do alphabetical.
Okay, alphabetical order we go. So I know Allie's like, dang it. We got Allie from Allie and Beanlan.
You was gonna say from Beanlan.
Ali from Beanlan, right? But Ali in Beanlan, this is a beautiful artist. She does Twitch, does her own comic, everything. So guys, definitely can y'all shout out Ali for me, mods? Thank you so much. I love y'all. Yes, shout out Ali from Beanlan. She does do Twitch. She does art here. Definitely show her some love and support. Amazing artist. Everything is great with her and everything. We're gonna base it on the rubric. So guys, definitely pay attention to the rubric.
I'm not looking at the rubric.
You're not looking at the rubric? Go in chat. Chat
Last year, I
point.
think I was looking at your screen.
Gigi doesn't even know what's up.
He's like, no, I don't.
No, I'm only a judge because she couldn't find enough artists to judge.
Here, do you want me to send you in DMs?
Here's the
like,
rubric.
Look, or do you?
I'll.
It's because the rubric has each section, but this is what I have set up already for me.
Just
Let me see what you
I'll hit you up in DMs. That's what I have
DM Vest
on my screen.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot, Mask.
Out of 10 points.
Yeah,
man.
right. Julia's a good judge, though. But yeah, we try. We do our best to, you know, stay by the rubric, right? Yeah, you three are the perfect pens. I try to get more people that, you know, they know art and they, you know, they're very fair and stuff like that. But they have work and stuff, so we had to, like, you know, understand.
Unlike me, I'm not fair.
You should be able to make it bigger to see the ones in the back. Yeah, we can definitely go. I'm gonna definitely go in. Stop. What are you doing?
It's thinking you trying to write.
I'm not
What
trying
if you
Mind
you know your
business.
other screen that you have with the chat on the side? What if you pull up that screen instead, so it's full screened?
You want this one, and then you want me to put this.
You gotta wait because she on the delay if she
Okay.
watching.
Yeah, there's a bit of latency, so give me a second.
And then I could turn these guys off. Hold up.
Yeah, exactly, and then you just
Hold on, let me push this up real quick so you guys could see better.
and then what you can always do is just put your face there if you want, like a small webcam. I don't know.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I do have this one, the gaming one. And what I could do is I can get rid of the bottom piece, the stream elements.
Oh, there you go.
And get rid of all this mess. And we could have me here. And then we can make this kind of larger. Look at us.
We're so prepared.
We're so prepared. Be prepared. That's me, being prepared. Can you guys see better? Is this better?
Okay.
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay. We could take off my face from time to time. I'm gonna get rid of the vest part because y'all know who I am. Like, let's just be for real.
I know.
And then I could just take me off and we could look at it and then put me back on if you guys want to see my face. If you don't want to see my face, just tell me. Vest, no. Absolutely not. Unless I put myself all the way down in the bottom.
It's gonna change depending on the picture, so just go ahead.
Yeah, I could put me in the bottom. Like, where the dark part is at. So let's, where's me? This is my camera. I could take me and just drag me down here. No. Nope.
Just turn it on and off, because depending on the picture, it's gonna change.
Boom. We know who she is. If you don't know, you better find out.
They want Fuji to stop popping up and trying to push the merch.
Oh. Fuji? We took her out.
Alright, go ahead, Vess.
Okay. So this is Ali and Beanlan. We did give her a shout out. Give her a shout out again, guys. One of our I'm sorry. We're gonna be tired of me. I'm sorry if y'all gonna be tired of me. I'm sorry. But this is her piece. She decided to do a lot of characters. So she did Fuji, Vincent, Mordecai, Aiden, Eva, and the boys, which is Desmond and Damon. Ducky, thank you so much for the biddies. Why are you laughing?
It sounded like you forgot some of their names for a second.
Jesus. Listen, this is gonna be. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, this is the piece, and it looks like Fuji is fighting Vincent. Wow, Mordecai is holding back Aiden, and it's just a whole heap of mess going on. The boys over there looking like they playing cards. It's amazing. Like, what? There's a whole bunch of characters here. There's so much going on. She has a background, which is crazy good. Can I zoom in? I'm gonna try to zoom in, guys. Let me see if I can zoom in. So
they're not playing cards. They're playing with their
Cause this is like okay, like they're playing with their explosion things. Let me just show the characters in like, you know, full mode so you guys could like get it all. Cause then this is Eva. She looks like she's about to like join in this fight. Like, you better get off my sister. You be out here wilding. They're fighting, so we could like back up and show they're fighting. And then it's so hard to draw, and yeah, it's so hard to draw a nighttime scene. So all the colors are perfect, and I love the blue like look in it. And then this is this is Mordecai and Aiden, and you know, he's holding him back from like even trying to get into the fight. So that's what we got going on here. Ducky, thank you so much for the biddies. Yeah, I read that comment. Was like, nice. Yes, this is an amazing piece. I love the colors. I love nighttime, so this is great. The freaking trees in the back with like the ominous like, you know how it's like that
atmosphere? Yeah.
Like it just feels dark, and then it's like the fog is like in the area, in the zone of it all. The characters don't look like they're floating, which is amazing. The amount of detail and like everything for the trees and stuff are really, really cool. Really love just the colors and how they still pop even though it's nighttime, you know, because like nighttime gives that like feel. So the saturation is still there, and it's just amazing looking. Look at this light source right here. This is crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. But for me, I guess I'm starting first. That's what I feel. I feel like they're amazing. Anatomy's on point. I love I love her sword, the details in her sword, that they stood true to it. Everything looks great. I love this art style. Yes, man. I feel like it's so jacked up because he has to watch this happen. Like, yo, you just gotta watch it happen. Yo, I'm gonna just hold you back. Man, Mordecai is one cold son of a gun. This is actually true to character too. Like all this that's going on is very true to character. And I like the fact that you got Eva there. Like, just Eva trying to get into the middle of this, that's like totally on point. That's amazing. Like to even like get the atmosphere of them, even the boys like playing around with their stuff and like la 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 la, that's them. That's straight up them. So great. All right, I'm passing the torch. Who wants to go first?
Did you score?
Oh, score? Do I have to score?
You can't just talk about it.
I don't know. Did you want to score live? Because
did we score live before?
I don't know if I would score live. Honestly, I would just say what you like and what you don't like about the piece, score privately, and then...
Last year we did both. I remember Rain didn't want us. She didn't score hers live. I scored mine live last year.
Oh.
So I wouldn't score. Personally, I wouldn't. Because I feel that if you give the criticisms of a piece and then you say what's good of it, if you add a score to it, it becomes very, it's no longer subjective and it becomes very pointed. So, like, I don't know how some people might feel about that. Personally, I wouldn't score it, but that's how I would do it. So if you want to score live, you can, but I'm not going to be doing it live. I'll just send you my scores.
Okay.
Huh.
Justin can score the way he wants to. I felt the same way about Mass.
I know I scored last year.
You sure did. He don't care though.
It's not that I don't care.
Let me stop.
Like Matt said, it's how she do it. It's how she prefer it. I'm trying to think what I want to do. So I guess Matt.
You want to think on that while I talk?
Well, I was gonna say I guess
go ahead.
Next, so
go ahead, Matt.
Whether I'm scoring
All
live
right.
or not.
Okay. So I'm gonna like kind of jump on what Beth said a little bit. It does look really good, Ali. You did a great job, especially in capturing the characters' essences and their personality. Just like these two fighting. That's very prevalent in the books. And then you do have Aiden, who very clearly wants to help her, but Vincent's father getting in the way. And then you have the kids, which is really nice too. You do have a great background, which is nice. Like Beth said, they're just not floating. I maybe would have liked to see a little bit more shadows going on. Especially as you go further away, right? Especially at nighttime, it would get a little bit darker. And with your lighting, I would have maybe liked to see some shadows from cast down from the trees on the ground. That would have been really nice and really brought in that atmosphere and that environmental look in the background. But I mean, I really love the mist going on in the background. It looks really good. There's a lot of detail. I think you did a great job.
Definitely. Matt speaks truth. Says Mangizi. I like doing it Mass's way. Yeah, everybody's agreeing with how Mass does it. Would be better.
Everybody or one person? Anyways, it don't matter.
Go ahead, do yours.
Rain agrees with me.
Because I'm not judging live. Because that's too much work.
Yeah.
Last year it was a 3-point scale. This year's a 10-point scale. So I'm not doing all that math in my head right now.
Here's a pen and piece of paper.
Just so y'all know, if it was 5-point scale, I would be giving numbers out loud.
Yeah, he would have, but nope, not today.
So whoever didn't want to hear my numbers, they got lucky because somebody.
Okay, so DM Veggies, I see shadows on the background from the trees. I can't really show you my screen to kind of show you what I mean, but if you look at the way that the characters are done and the way the lighting is done on them, you have the light source coming from like kind of top in front, casting down. So based on that, the tree should be casting like the shadow behind them, whereas it seems to be a little bit more in front. So it's like that. That's kind of what I mean. It's just kind of following that lighting through, being consistent.
Yeah.
And I'm not like saying like I like to say when I'm judging a piece, I like to be I will always say something good about it, but I also like to be a little critical. That's how you grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this is like I said, oh, she did very good on the characters, and like she did excellent work on the characters. Like their personality is very much showing through. But at the same time, you want to give a little bit of feedback so you can show them, oh, you know what, this is where you would have grown a little bit, and this is where you can kind of look to improve a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not looking to destroy anyone's piece.
You don't gotta defend yourself, man. You can rip them apart if you want to.
It's not that. It's just,
care.
You tell the good part and then the growth. Like me, honestly, love the piece. Is amazing. But I do agree with Mask. If she had like casting of the like the leaves, because like when the moon is set up high, if you could see, that's where the light source is at. It's set up high. Fuji and Vincent will be glowing, but the other characters, they wouldn't be glowing as much. You know what I'm saying? So like they will have like a little bit of the trees on top of the leaves, kind of like showcasing on their body.
Mask is saying there should be shadows from the leaves and stuff on the characters because they're under the trees.
Yeah,
that's about
on
it.
the ground too. There should be a little bit more shadow, and then especially at nighttime. Sorry.
That's okay.
Especially at nighttime, what you might have is the characters in the background might be a little darker, because if you have them open in the front, you don't see any trees around them. So you might assume they might be in a clearing, but the other characters are under trees. So based on where the lighting is, there'd be a lot more shadows on them too. So they might be darker, and making them darker might even help too, because then Vincent and Fuji become the focal point of your piece, and your attention is drawn to them, and then later the eyes can go to the rest of the piece and be like, oh, you know what, here's all these details I missed, there's this happening in the background, and it becomes very immersive,
right? So it's just
Yep.
But honestly, hands down, really nice. I love it.
It's very well done.
Very. Your turn, Justin. I know he's been waiting.
I had to give Max a chance to defend herself. But
I was scared that.
I know you were scared. I could hear it in your voice.
I was scared that people were saying I was unfair, and I was like, okay, I was joking when I said I'm not fair earlier, but I really like to try and be fair.
I could hear it in your voice. I was like, she explained this stuff she don't have to explain. Like I said, rip them apart if you want to.
Oh my god.
Like I'm about to do momentarily when we get to a certain piece.
Oh my god.
But
sorry for the jokes, guys.
Anyways, let me see. I like to look at the rubric when I'm talking so I can know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because I just go in order. I think that's how I ended up judging live last year, because I was just going down the line.
Yeah, just
especially when you go in third. I don't want to repeat stuff everybody else said already.
Oh.
Alright, so accurate depiction of the characters. That's I'm not gonna give a number because
Yeah. We understand.
Some people don't want to hear numbers, but I would say it's good though. You could just look at everybody, besides the twins, but that's built into their design. You can't really tell them apart that good. But everybody else, you could just look at them and just know who they are, if you know the story at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't see any clothing elements that's off, not even off color. You could look at their hair, look at their clothes, look at their weapons, and tell who they are. Like I said, besides the twins, but that's kind of the point of it. They're identical. And it's only one or two small details that tell them apart. Mm-hmm. So that's real good. What's next? I see accurate depiction twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's personality.
Yeah, personality.
Okay, so personality is really good. Only one I have a slight issue with is, again, the twins.
Mm-hmm.
That's their personality, but I think it has to apply to a situation too.
Okay.
As far as we know in the books, and I know more about the story than other people because I'm a part of the creation, but as far as we are into book 8, I don't know if they would be goofing off in the background while their sister is being attacked. But that's just a small knock, I would say, as far as personality. Mm-hmm. And it's even smaller because we don't know for sure. But there's nothing in the book so far that shows it either way. Mm-hmm. Like in a serious situation. In the books, you see them goofing off all the time. But so far, it hasn't been anything life or death. that happened in front of them.
Right.
Complexity of design, I would say that's a high score. Not gonna put a number on it because Vest. People trying to jump me, but I would say it's a high score because the more characters, the more complex. Obviously, not only that, a lot of them are fully figured from head to toe. They're not just standing there like what's it called, profile or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're not just standing there stiff and not doing nothing imposing. They're actually in motion. It's action. It's full body. Nothing's hidden. If the artist got weaknesses, you wouldn't know really. She said in chat she don't do backgrounds that much, but she did a full background.
She did.
There's no hands in pockets. It's everybody just doing what they're doing. I don't see any shortcuts that's trying to hide somebody's weaknesses. So if you got weaknesses, it's good that you still went after it and did the best you could without trying to take shortcuts and stuff.
Right.
Quality of execution. I didn't really see anything wrong with it, but after hearing what Mask and Vest said about the lighting, then once it's pointed out, I would have to agree. But it was still pretty high score. Fuji's sword might be backwards, but I'm not sure either. Because I know Vincent went and grabbed a sharp edge. That would be kind of stupid.
Yeah, he wouldn't. But I think if it was attacking, he would.
He would brush it away. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it's backwards. That's the only thing that drew my eye.
But again, I feel like, to piggyback on what you were saying, I kind of feel like it does kind of go to character because, if anybody read the 4th book, that there was hesitation there. So it could have been something where she hesitated, So it's to character, her personality.
Hesitating doing what?
You remember the fight scene?
No, but you said you can explain the sword by her hesitating.
Okay, so let's say a Roy Kenshin, you know how he doesn't use the part.
You saying she doing reverse blade?
Problem, just to hesitate. So that yes, I'm gonna attack you, but I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I would kill him.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Quality of execution. Additional comments. I didn't expect to read that out loud. I don't want to do no extra work. Overall, it's a good piece. Very high scores on a lot of categories. I wish I could disclose my scores in protest, but I'm not going to rock the boat too much.
Rock the boat, baby.
I didn't even write any scores down because I can't say them out loud, but
You got to write them, Justice.
That's how my brain works.
Okay, I'll just let your brain. Okay, so our next one
Good job, Allie.
Good job, Allie. Yes, can we say good job? Give her some hearts in chat, please. Good job, Allie. Yeah, give her the hype. Woo! Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much for the submission. Thank you so much for this art piece. Shout outs to Allie, guys. Definitely check her out. She is on Twitch. We gotta show her some love. You know what I'm saying? Give her.
Did you judge on the 10-point scale or 5-point scale?
I did the 10-point scale. You could do 5-point, and we'll just.
I'm not gonna make that extra work.
Okay.
Because Max could be the one converting it. Doing it.
Oh
so
my
I would do
god!
10-point scale.
Yes. All right. So our next one is Autumn Seagull Arts. She is also a streamer here on Twitch. Does amazing work. She does a lot of everything. She does digital art, she does traditional art, and she also makes pieces masks and things like that. So you will always see a variety in her work and stuff like that. This time she chose to go digital. But yes, definitely shout out to Autumn Seagull Arts. I think that's what her Twitch name is too. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in chat, because you guys know Autumn. But yes, this is a picture, and it's a Fuji. I'm not going to take this turn. You guys do it.
Go ahead, Max, because I'm still doing my number scoring. Okay.
Autumn did great. She did. I have to. Y'all all did great.
Max
I love
not here.
y'all.
Go ahead, Bess.
All right, so Mass she's tending to chat. Thank you so much, Mass. Our beautiful magnificent mod. Love her to death. His handling everything. I'm gonna go first, I guess. Depiction of the appearance of the character, I think it's on point. I would love to see the crown on Fuji. It's kind of sad that I didn't get to see it, but I don't know. Yeah, because like you will see it on the side of her head if it was possible. Beautiful position. This is the first time I ever seen Autumn do some type of like, I will say this is Worm's Eye. So like it will be in a triangular base. So you will see like some parts smaller and then it slowly gets big. So for her to have that dynamic pose is very amazing and just like mind blowing to even see her take up that challenge. So I really appreciate the body and how comfortable it looks and feels, especially for a swordsman. Just
swordsman.
Swordswoman. Swordswoman. Love the way it came out. All the outfit, everything, even like this little coat just like flowing in the wind is amazing. Again, with the background, she did light and then like this dark part, so it kind of looks like she's possibly in the sky or something, coming from like trying to make a finishing blow or like circling from, you know, hitting someone. I don't know what this little piece is here. I think that was I don't know, but it's not attached to anything. So I don't know. But I would love to see her crown. She, you know, didn't fully have her completed, but you know it's Fuji. So it's amazing. Definitely on point with the character. The character, she's always training and doing what she has to do to learn her powers and everything. So this is something that Fuji would be doing. And it's just like, it's really beautiful. I love it. The next person can take the torch.
I guess I'll do with the keep mixing it up and stuff.
Alright.
Yeah. Let me get back to my rubric. Alright, so Autumn. I'll go down the list like I always do. It's clearly Fuji. So accurate description, the description of the character, it would be scored pretty high for me. Yeah, only thing I'm thinking is the same thing Vess just said, is the crown. Cause yeah, it's just like, why is she not wearing it? I'm trying to think of a story excuse, because like it could come off if she's fighting and stuff. But you know, all her other clothes is there, it's not beat up or anything, so just like it's just a nice action pose instead of seeing where she's fighting or something and her crown got knocked off or something like that.
Yeah.
Because she's in the full school uniform that would be with the crown. Would that be an accurate depiction or not? I think...
I'm going to mute my phone. Sorry.
I think that would be an accurate depiction. So it would still be scored pretty high, but it would be a small ding for not having a crown, I think. I know it's a very complex thing to draw. Vests don't like drawing it no more, I heard from somebody. I don't know who. But, you know, huh?
What? You gonna come at the... What?
You like, I hate drawing this crown. It's too complex.
It is too complex.
Okay,
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, thank you so much for the biddies.
I don't know who told me that, though. It was just a rumor. But anyways... I would score it high with a small ding for not having a crown, I think. As far as the character's personality... There's not much to go off here. It's not a scene. It's just a pose. So there's really no negatives or positives to go off of. Mm-hmm. So how would you score that?
What?
Personality.
Personality is just based on like if you're looking at the scene, like for me, if I wanted to tell a story to this, it looks like there's a story to it. So like looking at her, she looks like she's in fighting mode or training mode, and either one can work.
Yeah.
And that's totally Fuji's personality.
I guess I'm stuck on the personality and the definition of personality.
Yeah. Like when we go back to Allie's scene,
like she's not doing something she wouldn't be doing.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so yeah. It would be high scores there too, I believe. Because we've seen her, like I said, fighting or training plenty of times in the book. Mm-hmm. Okay, so complexity of design. I would mark it pretty high just because of the pose. Again, full body, nothing's hidden. It's hard to say what specific artists struggle with because I don't know the artist that well. But as far as artists in general, a lot of people struggle drawing full bodies. A lot of people struggle drawing hands. Some people never draw feet. So the fact that full body, hands, feet are all shown, like I said on Ali's piece, no hands are in pockets and for no reason and stuff like that. It adds some weight to the complexity of the design because, again, the common things people usually try to hide are not hidden here. Mm-hmm. It's on full display. It's just, what, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just moving a little bit. Keep going.
So yeah, I would rate it pretty high. Are we kind of comparing them to others? Or
no, we're not. We're just they're their standalone. That's
okay.
it.
Yeah, because I was thinking it is just one character though. Mm-hmm. So I just don't know how it would stack up against a piece we just seen.
Yeah, it's just a standalone piece. You just judge it on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and either way though, I said I scored it pretty high because again, it's a full body image with nothing hidden at all. Mm-hmm. Quality of execution. That's the one that would probably get the lowest score. Lowest don't mean low though. It will still be pretty high. It's just that compared to how she executed the first 3 categories, I don't like this that the sword is cut off. I would plan ahead for that. Even if it's more negative space is not horrible. She could have took the negative space that the sword would have created by drawing the full sword and put some of the wording and lettering and stuff over on the other side of the image, and I would have filled in some of that negative space while also not cutting off Fuji's sword. So as far as design choices and elements, that's the only thing that I would have tried to change myself. Or if I was, how when you draw stuff and I always come in and be like, why don't you do this and that? You be like, shut up, Justin, get out of here. And then 50% of the time you might change it. So
yeah, 85%.
Yeah. So yeah, if I was helping somebody create this image, I would say don't cut off the sword, draw the full image, and then use the negative space better to your advantage. Quality of Wait, I did that one already.
Yeah, you did.
Additional comments. Good job. The cover theory is good. The blue shows that she read the comics even more, like the blue background she picked, because it matched her school. What do you call it? School class, school allegiance, whatever side of the school she's on, they wear blue, as you can see from her uniform. I'm on the fence about the characters, and this is an additional comment, so this is nothing about scoring.
Yep.
But I know it's manga based, however you say it, based. But I'm just not sure about why she chose those characters besides they just look nice. Because if anything, Fuji and her grandmother speak Spanish sometimes in the book. They don't ever speak Japanese. There's some Japanese design elements because that's just how Vess was influenced at the beginning, but that's just additional comments. Good job overall. I'm done talking. My mouth dry.
You want some water? Mask, your turn.
Mask here?
I think so.
Hi, I'm here. Sorry, I was muted. I was just gonna say to kind of jump on that. Juju, it is Vess does refer to it as her manga, her comic, right? Yes, and so manga is generally the Japanese word for a comic book. It is. So it's kind of maybe it was played on that. So that could be her thinking behind that. But overall, in regards to how I feel about the piece, I do like that it's a very dynamic pose. That's nice to see instead of a very not dynamic pose. I don't know if it's static, very no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what you mean. It's like, you know, you get the person just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah. If they fit in that coffin kind of thing, it's static. Anyways, going off of what Beth said, yeah, there are some like some minor flaws in the depiction of the character itself. Like her crown missing. One of the things that I probably would have liked to see, despite it being a very dynamic pose, maybe her cape following the same motion as her hair. You see how it flows? That's very nice. And I would have liked to see something similar for like that lower part.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know?
I didn't even notice that. That's a good point.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There are some like minor flaws in terms of the shading. If you look at how the light comes down from, let's say, the upper right, but then on the bottom part of her leg, there's lighting there.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps just a little bit more consistency in the lighting. And I do find it's a shame that she didn't shade everything, but shaded some parts. But that could be stylistic.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it would have been able to pop a lot more. I do find it a shame that there wasn't perhaps a bit more going on in the background, because it does really look like she's just kind of floating there. Mm-hmm. It would have been nice to have a little something more, even just like maybe special effects, like perhaps like honestly what I would have done maybe is blow up the kanji a bit more, give it a bit of a glowy effect, and have her over it. So then, because right now it seems like the intention is to go on the kanji instead of the character, and I feel like it kind of detracts from the piece itself. Maybe centering Fuji Delian would have made it seem also kind of like a little poster, which would have been nice, you know?
Yeah, I see where you're coming with.
I think sometimes people get worried that covering a character a little bit takes away from the piece, but it can sometimes add to it. So putting it like in the center, maybe over her foot a little bit, would have made it seem like a movie poster, and then enlarging the kanji on the side, have her cover it a little bit, so it's not so much the focal point, and you make sure that Fuji is the focal point, would have really made it pop a bit more.
Right.
And I think like I would have liked maybe to see like her eyebrows. Personally, I would have liked to see her eyebrows knit a bit more, and maybe like a bit more of a frown, so it looks like a fighting face. Whereas here she looks a lot calmer, in my opinion. So like, I would have liked the expression to have a bit more oomph, personally.
Yeah, those are some good points, girl. Shoot. I see what you're talking about.
I agree with everything besides the eyebrows thing, but that's just perspective.
Mm-hmm.
That's also my personal. That's my personal like where I would have gone with it. But
yeah, that's what I meant by perspective.
Yeah.
Like no, I don't think it's wrong either way, because
mm-hmm.
I see it. I do see it more as a poster, and almost like maybe training and not fighting, so she's not angry.
Right.
Like almost like somebody's face would look if they're dancing or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But it could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like I would have liked to see a bit more shading, also like in like the black vest underneath her top, on the leg band, the boots.
You were 100% right about the shading. I didn't notice that at all.
I didn't. Yeah.
Because even the under part of that veil train, it don't have any shading on it, and most of that should be in shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any?
I mean, it's a nice piece. It's very dynamic. It's like, it looks pleasing.
It does.
It's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anybody who knows Autumn, she does whatever, but this is the time where she like actually took in consideration of like making something dynamic. I've never seen her do anything super dynamic like this. So it was really pleasing to see that this time around. Like, what amazing job. Guys, give her a round of applause. Hypes in the chat. For Autumn. Seagull Arts, thank you so much for shouting her out mask. Go ahead and give the hype. Definitely give her some hype. Give her some love. Definitely check her out. All that good stuff. Yes, let's cap. Get hype, y'all. All right, we got our next person. You gonna redeem the wow? I was waiting for it to happen. All right, I got it for you.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
There we go. We love our queen, our autumn queen. Now we have our next piece, which is Lexi. Lexi did Fuji in the bathtub. She said, "Oh no." You want to go first, Justin? Who want to go first?
Mask was going first. She was supposed to go first.
Okay, go ahead, Mask.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want time, then I understand.
No, it's fine. I can go.
Let
me. It's just because normally what happens is you guys go first, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking things, but I don't know always how to say them,
I'll
so that
go
gives me
first.
time to put it into perspective.
I'll go first because you just finished talking.
Yeah, you did.
Yay!
So then Mask, then Vest. So when Vest finished talking, Mask can go first on the next one.
Okay, yeah, that's smart.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Time to rip this piece apart.
Oh my.
Okay, so accurate depiction of characters' appearance. It would be scored high. That's clearly Fuji. It's easy to tell. She got her bracelet on. That's the only identifiable piece of clothing she has on because the situation she's in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even in the books when she is that in book 8 at all?
Yeah, no.
I know it's in the new book.
Yeah.
But I can't remember it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Mass knows because she just read everything.
She read everything last night.
I read everything last night. I'm like, okay, gotta
it don't matter either way. It wouldn't have got docked because I just didn't know if she saw it from stream or whatever. But anyways, that's clearly Fuji. That would be scored high in my opinion. Next is personality. That would be scored high too because she's not doing anything out of character. Again, in the book, she takes a bath, and she takes baths more than showers. I'm guessing because it's based off of. Well, that's too much information, I guess. But
yes.
Yeah, she would be taking a bath. So again, that's more high marks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Complexity of design. Okay, so she has a background that always helps. It's a simple background, but complex backgrounds are not always the answer. She's in the bathroom, so it's not you're not gonna see a bunch there. But what she has there is good, is executed well, is identifiable. You can tell what's behind her, and the complexity of the bubbles and the water on her skin and stuff like that. That's real good attention to detail. And let's see. Let me zoom in some. Got too many tabs open. I was looking at the stream feed.
All right, let me zoom in.
Colors are real good.
The attention to
detail.
detail.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. On the bubbles, if you zoom in on the bubbles, they're not just transparent. You know how you can do that trick when you take something and you make it white, but you show a lot of the background? It's not just that. The bubbles have colors in them. You can see like rainbows inside the bubbles. That detail and that added touch goes a long way. Because usually somebody, again, will just make it like transparent. But let's see. Too many tabs. I'm losing myself. What was I on? Complexity of design?
Mm-hmm. Quality
of execution. I don't know why she was saying she would be scoring low. They got my nerves.
That's always is artists' thing. They're always harder on themselves.
I'm trying to think. Because maybe she thinking she would get scored low on quality of execution. And I'm trying to examine to see. don't think she will get scored low because it's executed good. Things I mentioned on other pieces is, are the hands hitting, are the feet hitting his full body? I don't think they're hitting because you don't see a full body when somebody's in the bathtub unless there's no bubbles and all that stuff. But we're not gonna get into it. It's I can't see going first. I can't see any negative stuff. Maybe I'll change my opinion once I hear the other two, but yeah, I don't see it as taking shortcuts to hide stuff. Okay, I'm trying to picture. You know when you draw in a sketch, you would draw like a gesture drawing or a sketch of her full figure without any details, without the bubbles. I'm trying to see if her anatomy will be right for her length of her hips, like where would her hips be versus where her legs would come up. That don't look off to me. That's the only thing I was questioning. But the more I look at it, I could kind of picture where the rest of her body would be that's hidden, and I don't think the anatomy is off. Maybe your mask could point it out more if you see something, but no, I think that's good too.
All right.
And let me see, what's the last category? Oh, execution. That's real good too, because to sum it all up, the extra touches of the bubbles, the simple background. That's good execution of not trying to make it too complicated. Sometimes a cleaner, simple image is better. Because no, I'm not gonna compare it to other pieces.
Yep.
But you didn't add stuff you didn't need to add, just to try to make it more complex. I don't know who else would be in the bathroom with her, or what else would be in the background that we would need to see.
Okay, now we're getting lewd, hero.
You know, I don't know what else would be in the background that we would need to see. It's good, so pretty high scores overall. Good job, Rain. Closing statements. I don't have any that I can think of right now. I like the bubbles with the rainbow in them. Go ahead, Vess.
Hey, it's my turn. Honestly,
Wait,
amazing.
no, Matt's going first.
Oh, yeah.
Vess,
So that I
quiet.
can start the next one.
Go
Quiet,
ahead.
Vess.
I'm so sorry.
How
Quiet.
dare you? That's okay. I really like it. It's spicy. I do like, because she's in the bath, right? So I really like how her hair has that, it's a very clear, like, wet look. I know Rain said she, like, forgot her earrings. I don't think that's a huge deal because she's in the bath. She does have the bracelet, which is very, representative of her. It is a simple background, but, it looks complete, which is nice. The lighting, I think, seems pretty consistent. The one thing I think I do have a small issue with is I would maybe make the neck a little wider, especially on the left side, because it does seem a little pushed in, but that could be, again, my personal style. I do like that underneath, like, all the wet spots, there's a bit of shading. There's, like, a nice attention to detail for that. I do think my one thing that I'm wondering here is because I know Fuji tends to be less of a come hither person. So I do think that's maybe a little off personality, but I'm not sure. It's not my character, but I do like it. But that's just me as a person. So honestly, like, for me, that's one thing is she seems to be a little less reserved, because I do know that in the books she's a bit more reserved. She's got she like lost her memories a little bit. Like even when Aiden makes his advances on her, she kind of is like, no, right? She shoves that pillow in his face. So that look for me, though it's very pleasing, seemed a little out of character.
Okay.
I was being self-serving. No worries, right? Too.
Any final comments?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna have to agree with
I
everybody.
like it. The bubbles look nice. The film looks nice.
That's what I said. Get another final comment.
I have to agree on what everyone else was saying with the it's just pleasing all around. Great attention to details on the water, the bubbles. It's just like super like it's like yeah, I could look at this all day type stuff. This should be like something I could hang on my wall because this is like just there. Do have to agree with Juju. At first I was like wondering like if her knees would actually be this size and stuff like that, but actually looking at it and how it is, and I did see the sketch actually, so it does collab with each other. You can see that triangle effect from the tub to her knees and the shadowing and stuff, so you can see the in-betweens between the foam that I really really like. Hair on point, everything on point. You could tell it's Fuji. She has her bracelet despite the fact that she doesn't have her earrings. It doesn't take away from the piece. It actually looks really well done. I like the fact that you actually still consistent with the actual bathroom from the story itself. You didn't like make a different bathroom. Like that's the actual bathroom. And it stays consistent with the story, ties her in and makes her feel, you know, it looks nice. The expression on her face, yeah, she is reserved. I totally agree with Mass. You know, it's a little bit off, but honestly, you know, it to me like instead of like taking it from the lewd aspect, making it more of like
Mass take everything.
taking it more to like just her personality and like the fact that she was in the bath and she was open enough to actually like, you know, meditate there, and that's like her safe haven, her space. It looks like something like she's like enjoying it. She's like laying back, kicking back,
so
enjoying
it. So
it.
you're saying it's not lewd? You saying it's more enjoyment?
Yeah, it looks more like a more
Maybe she just
enjoyment.
farted.
Maybe she just farted. That's why the bubbles are there. Who knows? But yeah, definitely. Maybe something of that nature, but definitely love the attention to detail. Like I was zooming in while Juju was talking. Because this is, and it from what Rain had said, she wanted it to be like almost like a phone type poster type thing, so you can see the amount of detail with, you know, just the water, and you know, you can tell this is Rain's piece. Like she didn't do anything different. I'm honestly astonished that she went like this rather than chibi, because I'm always seeing her chibis and they're amazing. So like to actually see her take attention to anatomy and nothing looks out of place, nothing looks hidden, nothing looks, you know, it's just all around pleasing, amazing. And you could tell she did take attention to everything, even the foam. Like literally me doing bubbles was a pain in the butt. I could imagine just all this detail.
Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to mention, but it does stand out the most in this one. It's nice seeing somebody else's art style do your characters. It's
Right.
not, so far nobody, I don't think, tried to mimic Vesenia's art style. I agree with you. You could tell without having a name attached to it. I think that Rain drew this one, and I would say the same about Autumn's and
Ali's.
Allie's, but this one even more so. You can really see the art style.
Yeah. So you guys did really amazing. Guys, Rain is actually a really awesome streamer. Big, beautiful community. Definitely show her some love. She does everything. And she's in love with Animal Crossing. So you'll see her draw on the corner, play Animal Crossing on the other corner, go crazy with everything, paying attention to her chat and everything like that. So definitely show her some love. Give her some hype in the chat, guys. She did amazing. I'm going to go ahead and clap. I should have had a clapping thing, huh?
You got a soundboard.
Yeah, right? I could have added one of those. But I love it.
Just do the wild
Let's go ahead and give her some hype. Let's just do it. Give her a hype. Hype for Autumn and Allie too. You guys did amazing. Now we're going to our next person, which is Mida. She doesn't stream on Twitch, but she is on Instagram. And she does amazing work. Huh?
Do you have her
I was
link?
gonna say, don't
Hold
worry,
up.
Mass found the link.
No, hold on. Let me see if I can get it real quick.
I have to look while you're talking, while you're introducing.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Mida. I don't know if any of you guys know her, but she does amazing work. She actually makes a book called My Love Story and My Summer Love. I do have the books here because I do,
Is
read
it
her
on
stuff.
the
She's
top
an indie.
shelf?
It's the pink one. It's pink
On
backing.
the top shelf?
Yeah, top shelf.
Oh, I'm not getting it. It's on
Okay.
the top shelf.
Yeah, so it's on top shelf is pink. She is known for her My Love Story. She is a YouTuber. And always been follow, always loved the books, always got the books and stuff like that. Amazing artist. Again, hands down, you would not be dissatisfied if you ever were to check her out. We're gonna try to get that link for you guys to post in chat. But she decided to do
I don't see her. Instagram.
Vincent.
How do you spell her name? M-I-D-A?
Maida.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
I see her.
Okay. So that's how you spell her name for those who are looking for her on Instagram. But we're gonna post that link, I promise you. But yeah, we could start this piece off with Mask.
Okay.
There's the link.
So.
Sorry, I said there's the link, Mask.
Okay, I got it. So, you posted it? Okay, so when we're done, I'll post it again. I do like this piece. I like me some Vincent art. I'm not gonna lie. You can really tell it is him as a character. I love that they draw the sword, and the attention to the sword is phenomenal. My one thing I think is you can tell in some places, for example, in the hand, there's a line here out of place. So there are some places where it looks a little rough, a little unfinished. It's a sketch essentially, like a more refined sketch. So, but that could just be her style. Let me see. I would have liked to see a little bit something more in the background. The moon is nice, but perhaps a little bit, like maybe mid-cape. Because it does seem that there is something a little bit lacking there. But in terms of the character itself, it looks really good. He does seem pretty cocky, which is what I would say Vincent is. Very, very confident, very cocky. I love the perspective. I love how as the blade gets closer, it's kind of blurred out to give that atmospheric perspective. I think it looks really good.
Do I go or you go?
I don't know. Flip a coin. Do what you want. How often do you go second?
Twice.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get to Discord. Okay, so appearance is clearly Vincent. I would score that high. My knock on the appearance section is that he's a bit thin. That could be art style, but I think even with art style, you can portray somebody as more muscular. Like, even if you're, I don't have to repeat myself. I repeat myself a lot. You should be able to draw somebody, you should be able to portray that he's not as thin as that. But other than that, you can still clearly recognize who it is easily. Personality, I would rank really high. That's his personality. Like I said, even the facial expression, even how he run his hand through his hair, he did that in the book. And this is not just her copying what she saw in the book, because it's a whole different scene. We never seen him do a pose like this, I don't believe. But it's just a personality trait, I guess you can call it, that he has, that she actually incorporated into the piece. So, I would score personality pretty high. Complexity of design, I would score it pretty high. At first I was going to say I don't have an issue with the background, because sometimes I like when it's a simple background. But the more Max was talking, the thing I would add is if you are going to do something besides just a blue background or something that's simple, like if you're going to do what she did, which is the sky and the moon and the clouds, I think once you get down towards the lower part of that page, you will see some kind of horizon. I don't know if it would be treetops or mountaintops or what, or more clouds, but it gets empty once you get down there. So if you're going to do a simple background, there's nothing wrong with simple, but you got to remember the lower half of the page needs to have something too. Because it's not even dark enough to fade down into darkness like you wouldn't see it. So even if you would add a gradient going to black, that may have been a better choice as far as which one was I on? Oh, design. Yeah. But yeah, again, no problem with simple backgrounds. Just make sure you. I guess that would be on execution. So yeah, moving to execution, the background I think could have been executed a little better. Nothing wrong with being simple. It's just something need to be added on the bottom. As far as anything else, execution wise, I don't see anything else that's off. I can agree with what Mask already said. The sword is nice. It's it might be the centerpiece of the whole drawing. It's done well. It looks like his sword. I don't see anything missing from his clothes or anything like that. And again, it looks like Vincent. I guess I'm in closing statements right now without making the transition. But who cares? Good job overall. It's Vincent. It's a really good drawing. Nice perspective. I think this is the most perspective we've seen today. Yeah. And perspective is pretty difficult to pull off, so it's nice to actually put it in there. Very good drawing overall. Next is Vesenia.
I have to agree on what the others have said. A lot of perspective, things that I wouldn't even like to do, but I have to do it so that I can look good. This actually works really nice, and the way that it's positioned, yes, definitely. A lot. He looks like he does what he does. Like, you know, like this is definitely Vincent. This is definitely his attitude towards, you know, who he is. There are some color errors when it comes down to like you know his flare of his jacket. I wish that we had that dark red to represent those like little areas so that it doesn't blend into the what do you call that?
Are you saying the colors are
the
off
collar.
Or the shading is off?
The collar from the collar where it looks like a bat wing.
Can you pull up Vincent's ref real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna pull it up real quick.
Pull it up.
Can I? Okay, here we go. There we go. We're just pulling up Vincent real quick. And we're gonna go straight to that collar, and you see how we got like those little reds to like identify.
Don't use the mouse.
Oh yeah.
The you know, just to accentuate it so it doesn't look like it's kind of like, you know, blurring in. I wish she had those little reds in there just to like, you know, even if it was red highlights, I think it would have been better than the blue. For the sword, like being that it's so close, I wish we had that glow of his markings, because like when he does use that blade, that specific blade, his markings show up. So I wish we would have saw those on the hands and on the blade. But all in all, really nice. Then when we come down to the background, I love the moon, love the shadows of the clouds. Very great in telling that it's nighttime and how the clouds are portrayed and everything. I would have loved to see maybe you know, like Justin said, something in the back, which is like maybe a darker version, like holding that gradient, or have like some type of trees or something in the background, where it's just it could have been just black and it would have looked like he was in an environment rather than like in the sky. But all in all, amazing piece. Loved it. And yeah, this is amazing, and how she took everything into account. So that is my final thoughts. Next. Oh, wait. Before anything, let's go ahead. Let's drop her link in chat again, guys. Definitely take a look at Mida. She does amazing art. Again, she's an indie comic creator. She makes My Love Story. And My Summer Love Story.
And that one, The Bear.
Yes.
What's that called? It's Cold outside.
It's Cold, like yeah. That? It's another comic. It's a one-shotter called It's Cold. Very amazing artist. Definitely take a look at her stuff. She is on YouTube also, so you can definitely check out her YouTube. Everything will be in her Instagram.
I think it's her same name.
Yeah, it is her same name. Everything is underneath her same name.
Oh, look. I'm tall.
Look at Justin is tall.
I can reach while I'm sitting down.
Yeah, so My Love Story, guys. Definitely. She does amazing work. This is definitely her work here. So just shouting her out a little bit more because she's not, a Twitch artist and, she doesn't do Twitch, but she does this and she also does YouTube. So definitely, it's in the smaller section, but don't worry about that. But yes, give her some love, shout. Yeah! Thank you, y'all. Put some hypes in the chat for our girl, Mida. Next on the list is Mangizi. Yeah, Mangizi's our last one. He got 2 pieces. So we're going to, this is going to be his first piece. We're going to say that this is his first piece. And then we're going to do his second piece. So this is Mangizi's piece. Who wants to go first? Oh, Mask?
You want me to go first?
You want to go first? Go ahead.
I'm alright either way.
Alright.
Okay, so. This depiction of character appearance. I think this is our fan OCs, correct? Or no? I'm not sure which characters these are. Because I've seen, now I can say that this guy is from like Vince's house. Because he got the skull necklace, but the skull weapon too. But I'm not sure who that is, because is that supposed to be Mangizi?
I don't think so.
He said, so I think it's meant to be his fan OCs.
Oh, he said, oh, no, it's not supposed to be him. Okay. All right, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be fan OCs because I'm not familiar with these character designs. I'm not sure who the girl is. I'm not sure who the guy is. It's drawn well, but I'm not sure who they are. So that's supposed to be Fuji. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how high I would rate that because I'm not sure. She has a bra on, or what's it called when you wear a bra? Probably is that called something else?
A bralette.
Bralette.
Yeah. She
has a bralette, but I'm not familiar with that she ever wore at all in the comics. So I don't think that would be that high, but they're drawn well. I just don't know who they are. That's Fuji though. So who's the male character? I'm not sure, but you shouldn't have to ask who the characters are. Let's see. Next is personality. It's hard to tell. They're not doing much as far as emotions, or I suppose it off more to be. The Vincent got a different hair color than that, and he don't have a beard. But yeah, personality, that would be okay because this looks more of a poster overall. Like it's a simpler background. It's more of a poster-like pose. There's nothing wrong with not doing action. It's just like they're posing. It's like a cool pose. So that would be, as far as personality, that would be pretty high, I think, because it's nothing negative. It's not like somebody's doing something out of character, or they're not supposed to be doing. There's not much story to it. So again, with the personality, I can't see any knocks against it. But wait, looking back at Fuji, the ribbon in her hair, she wears a ribbon similar to that in the books?
Yes, she do.
Okay, so you can get a little bit more on the
depiction of character.
Depiction, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appearance. Okay, so complexity of Design. I would say it's pretty high. The design of the axe is pretty nice. I'm not sure whose weapon that is. Ida has an axe, but he don't have a skull axe though. But it's designed nicely. It's just when you separate it from everything else, if you look at it just as design wise, it's a pretty good design. So I would rank that fair. Quality of execution. That's the one that is hard to rank because it's a nice picture. But as far as execution, again, Ida has an axe, but it's not a skull axe. If that's Vincent, that's not his hair color or beard. If that's Fuji, I don't see anything that identifies as Fuji. Like her skin color is off too, and everything. In the background, I'm okay with it, but even like the bluer square inside of the light blue square, like the what's it called, the borders or the bleed, like it's thicker at the top than it is on the sides.
Oh, you mean you wanted it to be more even on all sides?
I think so.
Okay.
Just looking at it. But yeah, it's drawn nice. I just don't know who the characters are. As far as final comments, you said it's Fuji. I don't see Fuji, and the guy is. I could assume Fuji because black hair is a female. Most people usually draw Fuji if they draw a female, but the guy, you could say a young Mordecai, but I think his hair was white when he was younger. That's a risk you take if that's what you were doing, because Vincent had white hair when he younger, and that's father and son. So, but yeah, overall, it's a nice drawing. I thought it was OC fan art. So some of the other areas where you can get higher points were kind of missed out on. Who's next?
I guess I could go next, or Mask, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I can go next if you want me to.
No, it's fine. I can go.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna just kind of like agree with what Juju said. Unfortunately, because if you look at at like the art and you can't tell who the character is without the person there to say, oh, it's this person, it's not a very accurate depiction of the character themselves. So you say it's Fuji. I would have never assumed it was. So unfortunately, you did miss out on quite a bit of points there. The background does leave a little bit to be desired. There's not a lot going on, and that is a shame. I do like the axe. The axe does look nice. You can tell that there was some effort put into that, and that you did include like the necklace of Vincent. The one thing with the necklace is, I don't know, like I think you hid it behind the hair, but I would have like had it show a little bit more on the neck because it looks like something's missing.
Oh yeah, and also while you mentioned the necklace, the jewel is not colored.
Yeah. So there are some key aspects that are missing, which is unfortunate. And I know, unfortunately, Manky, that you didn't read the rules, so it is unfortunate. Because I feel like if you had read the rules, like, you would have done a lot better. But, I mean, if you take it as, not as fan art, but just as, like, I don't know, you drawing your OCs in that world, it's not too bad. Like, there is good definition in the bodies itself. I'm not too sure about the person's ear here. I think it could be perhaps better defined, and I don't know, even with like black hair, I know it's a stylistic choice, like you do black hair, it's just pitch black, but I think even adding a little bit of highlight would really add to it.
Yeah, I had that thought too. There's no way to separate the hair. You can't see any strands or grouping or direction of the hair flow that much.
Yeah.
I agree.
And there is like down here on the left with the girl's hair with it just sticking out. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Why it's just.
You talking about this area here?
That's her cowlick.
Yeah. That's her what?
Her cowlick.
Her cowlick?
Yeah. Fuji got cowlick.
I'm not too sure what's going on there. But yeah.
Alright. Any final thoughts? Oh, any final comments? I mean, my bad.
Any final comments? As an OC drawing, it's not bad. But if this was meant to be fan art of the characters, unfortunately, it is lacking.
He
Them
did.
abs though, you did do good on the abs. I will admit that. Those are some nice abs. He's got very thick, what do you call it? Like higher arms. Biceps. I feel like his lower arm could have been a little bit thicker to kind of go off on that as well.
Biceps. Mm-hmm. I think that's that muscle grouping you're talking about. But yeah, he did say the girl was Fuji. The male he did not disclose. I think it's supposed to be him. He don't want to admit it.
I don't know if it's supposed to be Fuji or if he's saying it's Fuji because he mentioned he didn't read the rules and he's trying to buy in.
It don't help him, so he could just tell the truth.
It doesn't look like Fuji.
All right, so my turn. All right, accurate depictions of the characters. Honestly speaking, looking at it, I wasn't too sure. And then when I was like taking a look at like the little bow on the head, because there is a bow here, I was like, oh, okay, I think that's Fuji because of that specific bow. And how she wears her hair kind of to the front.
Was that like the first outfit she had?
She had a bow
on her hair?
Yeah, it was the first outfit.
But she didn't have a bralette with it.
No, she didn't have a bralette. She had an actual blue outfit with like with a belt across of it. It was like a blue little sundress. Okay. I wish that there were bangs on it so you could actually tell it was Fuji rather than like a swoop to the side because she does have bangs. And yeah, with the skin color, I wish that her skin color was more of a more of a rich orangey color like she is, like give her color, and her eyes, if they were purple, I think I would have more or less identified them as Fuji. They are blue. I thought, honestly speaking, the other character was was Mordecai. Not Vincent because of how high up the necklace is and the fact that he did not color didn't color this. So, the jewel, Mordecai's jewel is actually muted. So that's why I thought it was Mordecai.
It is?
Yeah, it's muted.
How about the eye patch? How about the eye patch? Where's Mordecai's reference?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't. Mordecai does not have one. Let's go to Mordecai's reference so that, we're not being biased.
I'm being biased.
And we're looking in, and yes, it does have a eye patch, and it actually has horns to it. So that's what makes him a little bit different from.
All right, so we still don't know who he is, though.
Yeah, So that's what we're getting from there. Would love to see them in. Would love to see him in white hair, and If it is, if it is Mordecai.
If it is Mordecai, if it is young Mordecai next to the age she is now, Fuji.
Yeah. But again, like Justin said, Vincent is young and he has white hair. So, of course, Mordecai does have white hair as a young fella. So, it would have been better if his hair was white. And again, with the axe, Aiden has the axe. Mordecai does not, neither does Vincent. So, it's off. But it is a nice axe. I ain't gonna lie. It's a really nice axe.
The strongest part is the axe.
And I love the shine on it. Like, what the freak? I need to learn how to do this. Look at the shine, y'all. This shine is really nice. It has that little glare. I can see this as a poster more than anything because, they're just there and it's like a pose rather than depicting any type of personality. And on top of that, we couldn't even give it a personality because we don't know who the characters are. Complexity of design, I think you did really good. I don't think there's anything that's been covered. Again, you know, there are little things where, like, you know, the hair kind of going a little bit out the place, and you could have added the chain so that it could look a little bit more rounded. And the nipple, it should have been on the side a little bit. I think it was too forward. It makes
Every
him.
year you gotta talk about somebody's
I'm
nipples.
sorry. It looks like, you know, it looks like it's, you know, it looks like women breasts more than a male breast because they're more far apart than women. And it's just my honest and anatomy thinking of me. I do, you know, these things.
What if that is supposed to be Mangeezy? You talking about him?
Okay.
Maybe
You
that's not his
know,
place.
that's just a thought, you know. Male anatomy, you know, move the nipple just a little bit over, not too crazy, but you know, but yeah, quality of the way that it's drawn, it's well done. I wish that we could have got a little bit more shadows, because like we have these like light ones, but they're so close to the line art that it kind of makes it feel flat. I wish they were like, it was like a little bit more deeper and you got a little bit more shadows in there. Like you got this right here on this side and here. It felt like you wanted to attempt it, but you kind of hesitated, and I wish you didn't. I wish you actually took it to the next step that you could have. And I have to agree with Mask, being that this is shadowed, it would have been beautiful to see the hair have some highlights to it, just like you did this axe, you know, gave it some highlights so that it could give it some depth and actually
Definition.
yeah, depth and definition, so that the picture doesn't look too flat. Because you did take the risk, but you didn't. It felt like you hesitated. That's what it does. It just feels like you hesitated a bit, and I wish you didn't. The background, I really can't say much about the background. I feel like it's finished. It has like that poster feel where it's just like a splash color. There's nothing really much to say about it. And it, you know, the characters don't feel like they float. It looks like they're just standing, and there's a background behind them, which is really good. All in all, a really good piece. But yes, I like it. I like it a lot.
Her neck is not that long.
No, Juice. This is why you're not the judge. Again, guys, Mangeezy does stream. He does.
You have a second
streams.
piece. There's no need to close them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go to the next
But
one.
yeah, let's, you know, at least give him a shout out.
That's Mangeezy's
Give him a
first
hype
piece.
for the first piece, guys. Let's go ahead and give him a hype for the first piece. He did good. All right, he did this on his own. My own judge. Yep, that's why you're there. All right, this is actually Mangeezy's second piece. Who wants to go first? I'll go first, I guess.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll go first. Okay, so this piece, I can honestly say I think this is Fuji, and the reason why is because of the hair accessory. That's what I'm getting from it. Love the composition, and I like the fact that you did take a risk and did some type of dynamic-y to the sword and just her in general, so it doesn't feel, you know, it gives it more of a story, more of something that's telling, you know what I'm saying? Like the touches of like this dark, ominous feeling. It feels like she's thoughtful right now, and possibly gonna make a decision that she doesn't want to make or something. It's like in between those, but really nice. I love the moon. I love everything. It looks really cool. I like the hair. But again, yeah, you can see that this is Fuji. This is something Fuji would do. Complexity of design is there. The only thing I would have to say again is the outfit choices. This feels like a brand new outfit that Fuji will put on or something of that nature. And her blades, this feels like she probably got an update to her blades. Now, the thing that I wish that I could have seen more was if this blade was flipped, and that's just the artistic of me thinking situation, because this one is kind of downwards and this one is upwards, and I felt like if it was upwards, like this one, it would have felt more like, I don't know, it just would have felt better to me. It would have been more balanced. It feels kind of imbalanced, you know, in a way. I like how you put like these little details, but it does look like a brand new outfit. And you know, the touches to the trees and the fog. I would love again to see more shadows, just because it's, you know, super close to the line art, and it seems like you wanted to attempt it, but you just hesitated again, because you got it right here. You got this nice rich shading, but like the rest, it feels hesitated. And I wish that these pieces were the blue color of her actual crown, you know, and, you know, glare, like having some of that moon. You should have did the touches that you did to the other piece. And I have to reference to the other piece because these are both your pieces, but I wish you did that touch here, just to, like, you know, because this is a big moon and it's like taking up a lot of her space. And even like maybe possibly a glow around her to show that, like, she does have a lot more light behind her. Love the blades. Love everything. It's pretty good. I'll pass it on to whoever wants to go next.
Do you want to go, Juju, or should I?
Thank you.
I'll take the final word.
You'll take the what?
The final word.
All right, okay. All right, Mangizi. I do feel, again, unfortunately, that this isn't Fuji, and that it's probably an OC that you meant to draw in the world. So, unfortunately for me, like, the character depiction scores will be kind of low. I do like how, like, the perspective of the blade here looks more like it's coming out towards you. And I do like the pose. Here, there's a little bit of some anatomy issues. I do like the flowing hair here. It looks nice. It looks like you tried to do some photo bashing, which is nice. The only thing is it looks so distinct from the actual image that it feels very separate to me, even though the concept is nice. Like, if the moon had been in a similar style as the rest of the drawing, it would have felt more authentic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, any finishing?
That's it?
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, I would say this is better than his first attempt. It's almost like he had more time or something. But I agree with Mask. Your instinct is to say Fuji because the crown, but everything else don't say Fuji at all. The skin colors, not Fuji skin color. It's almost like it, like, for some reason it could be one of Fuji's ancestors. You know,
Yeah.
Inuyasha, Kagome,
Yeah.
and then Kikyo, and then Midoriko or whoever made the cursed jewel.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it could be her, like from hundreds of years before.
Yeah.
But that's off topic. Yeah, the only thing that ties to Fuji is the crown, but that's like the last image that had the skull. That ties it kind of to Vincent, but you still don't know who it is. It could just be somebody in their family. The clothes are nice. She could wear something similar, but when you design a new outfit for somebody and you don't have the hair to match the character in the skin tone, the correct skin tone to match the character, you risk the chance of people not knowing exactly who you're drawing. So you can change clothes of somebody, but you have to have everything else spot on. Like, it has to be the right eye color, it has to be the right hairstyle, it has to be the right skin tone, or else you changing. Again, the crown is the only thing that grounds it to not only Fuji but to Celestial Pulse at all. So I think it might be ranked a little higher than the last one, but it'll still be pretty low as far as does it look like the character for me. Okay, so personality. Personality, I don't have a problem with. I don't know whose personality I'm judging because I don't know who the character is, but you know, I don't see nothing crazy. I don't see. If it is Fuji, I can see Fuji looking like this. I don't have a problem with that. And, you know, this is not appearance. I'm on personality. So Let's assume it is Fuji. If this is Fuji, personality is good. Don't have a problem with it. I just don't know if it's Fuji again. So that would be an okay, a mid to high score on that one. Next is complexity of design. The complexity, I like it. That's probably the highest score for this one. The pose is interesting. The perspective is interesting. The background is interesting. The outfit, like even though it's a different outfit, this is more interesting than the last piece. Like the outfits are just more interesting. This could be a young version of her grandmother.
Yeah.
If her skin tone.
If her skin tone was darker.
Still.
Yeah.
But
they look like they're related, but if her skin tone was like, a little bit more darker, like the grandmother's darker, so.
Yeah, but as far as complexity, I like this one better. It's more complex. It's more interesting to look at than the last piece. There's more going on. Even though there's not much going on, you could kind of imagine a story that could be happening here. Mm-hmm. As far as quality of execution, that's not too well for me. I don't think we had anything about. I think Max called it photo bashing or something. I assume that's like Photoshop or adding pictures.
Photo bashing is when you take a picture and you merge it with other aspects to kind of create a piece.
Okay. But we didn't have anything in the rules about that, so I can't dock any points for that. But the execution of it, I don't think it was done so well. Well, first, the moon is cropped when it don't have to be. If you're going to have that much of the moon, draw the last little bits of the curve on the edge and make it a full moon. The quality looks too off. Again, the fact that it's I don't have a problem with it being Photoshop, but the fact that it's a moon, you could have just drew this circle and it would have been more tied in better with the piece than just taking a photograph. I think the background was simple enough for you to draw it and put it off well, and that would have just raised the entire piece even more. I like the clouds, but I'm not sure if it's clouds or smoke. It's almost too blurry to know what's going on. Like I said, the design is nice, but the execution, I think, falls some. When you got the colors off, the outfits off, the background is nice, but I don't think it's executed well again. And those are not Fuji's weapons. They look like Kratos blades, except they don't have the chain. Or Prince of Persia blades or something like that.
No, the Blades of Chaos.
Yeah, either Blades of Chaos or whatever Prince of Persia had, because he has something like that too. Mm-hmm. But that's not a character that Vesa has drawn at all in the comics. It's a nice looking character, but it's not Celestial Pulse at all. So again, overall, I think it's more enjoyable than the last piece. I think it's a nice piece to look at. I think the execution could have been a little bit better, maybe with more time. More time and more commitment to how Celestial Pulse characters look, not as far as art style, but again, skin color, clothing, hairstyles. It would have helped a lot. And that's it.
That's it. No finishing comments?
That was my finishing comments.
Alright. So, shout out to Mangizi, guys. Mangizi does art, he does games, he does streaming, so definitely show him some love. Please, hearts in the chat for him. Thank you so much for this piece. He did an amazing job on both pieces. Have to give him the the round of applause. Everybody did amazing. We're gonna go back around, just show you guys. This is the just show you guys just the first to the end. We did Allie in Beanlan. She's in chat. Definitely show her some love. We have Autumn, Seagull Arts, did amazing Fuji. We have Lexi, who is Rain, our beautiful Rain Shine. We have Mida, a new one that you guys have not met, but she's an amazing artist that I've been in contact with for like a long time and does great stories, indie comic creator, and also a YouTuber. And then we have, not by least, our famous Mangizi, the lady killer, over here doing games and art, out here showing his skills. So definitely give another round of applause to all these people. I wish that you guys would take a look at their work. But yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna try to give you guys something so you can definitely take a look at you know, I guess you know, take a look at all the, like, I'm gonna try to play like some type of YouTube video or something of that nature. Yeah, so that you guys could.
I want to explain what Celestial Pulse is.
Okay, maybe I can do a Celestial Pulse. What do you call that? I got a playlist. Maybe you guys could see the playlist, huh?
Either the trailer or the manga in the making or the theme song. One of those three.
I'm gonna do the playlist. Oh. Hold on.
I guess not.
I guess not. People want to private that stuff. I see y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something. Do we have a Oh man, I don't want to show y'all unboxing because I don't want to like ruin the story for you guys. Thank you so much, Mass, for posting the people in there.
Love you.
Let me go ahead and do one of these, and let me see if I can mute my mic real quick and do this. We're still trying to get it together. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. We're still trying over chill. Hold on, let me see. Hey guys, this is Bess, and today we're starting a new concept. Okay. A new episode, and it's gonna be called Manga in the Making. Can I figure this out, guys? How to create.
Where's Mass? She does this stuff. Can you hear us?
Yeah, everybody can hear us.
I'm talking about Mass.
They can't hear this though. Hold on. Tell me if you guys can hear it. So, I'm a little sick, guys, so please bear with me. And this first episode is gonna be based on where to start. How do we start this manga? How do we build?
I can hear you.
Do we build it on characters? Do we build it on story? Do we build it on just a general idea? Like, where does manga?
The issue is if I talk, because I'm on in the background, they'd be able to pick me up, which is why I'm just talking to you in DMs.
You all might know, but I make my own comics. This is Celestial Pulse. I still got issue 1 and 2, so if you guys want to get your bundles, please get them today, or they will run out. So yeah, basically, how do we start it? How do we get it from a story, like just a plain old story, to something that is printed and everybody's watching it, everybody's following it, everybody's loving it? So, the first thing we want to think about is why are we creating this comic? What's the reason of telling the story? Why do you think the story is important to tell people? Or would anybody like it? You know, you have to think of that main thing. But the first thing you have to start off with is an idea, a concept. You know, something that you thought of. When I was 14, I was thinking about fantasy, trying to get out of the real world. It was basically a way for me to vent. So, you know, I'm going to show you guys something. And it's basically my first book. So, this was my first book. You know, I drew panels. I didn't have a story. I had a story, but I just had a general idea of what I wanted. So it's like I was just drawing it. I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't processing it on paper, like writing my story out, nothing. I just jumped right into the art making. And a lot of you guys would be doing this. if you're making your comic, you will be just jumping into the story thinking that that's the right way. And tell you the truth, I feel like it is in a way, because you get the basic concept of your story. You get the idea of what you want to create in your story. So the only problem that is bad with this type of way is the fact that you're gonna draw this beautiful art. Like, this art is gonna be beautiful, and the only thing that's messing you up is that the story might have loopholes. It might go a different direction. It might not even go in the direction that you want it to go. So you're sitting here rewriting it, and that's the bad part of creating your first comic. So what you do want to do is you want to build off of the idea of what your story is. Like, my story is about Fuji, the Three Kingdoms.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time searching for freelancers instead of finally taking that trip abroad. Constantinople? Should be near Prussia. Find your freelancer quickly and easily at Fiverr.com.
Create a professional logo with Wix and make your business stand out. I'm Hadar from Wix. Let me show you how. Just go to Wix Logo Maker. Let's say it's for an online plant store. To start, type the business name and the tagline. And define what kind of business it is. We need something that's dynamic, timeless, and fresh. Next, you'll help Wix Logo Maker understand your style and choose where you'll use your logo. Wow, look at all these amazing options. Let's go with this one. This is where you can customize your logo, like changing the icon and the font. Perfect. You can also print your logo on t-shirts, business cards, even mugs. It's gonna look perfect on your Wix site. Go to Wix.com Logo Maker and create your professional logo today.
She sees Vincent in her dreams, and he comes out of he comes to the real world. He attacks her, and she realizes that she did something in her past that might destroy the kingdoms. So, the union between the kingdoms. So the reason why I felt like the story was important was because I wanted to have a little bit of mystery, love, different type of genres in one, and have people think. I wanted people to be thinking. I wanted people to get confused and love my characters and stuff. So this is why I came up with this story, and I felt like it was something that was good to tell. Maybe with me writing it, people might see some type of values I have of myself when I choose Fuji. Fuji's like my alter ego. So with some of the ways that she is and her personality, maybe people will learn from her, like what not to do. But my thing is, if you have a basic concept, like a general concept of what you want your manga to be, I feel like that's where you will start. And then you start asking yourself these questions. Why am I making this? Why do I feel like it's important to tell people, or is it important for people to know? Or if it's not important and it's just an scapegoat, like, think of the fantasy behind the fantasy. Now, when you already at this stage where you made your comic and it's not the way you guys wanted it, and you're doing a rewrite, what my husband made me do was actually type out my story. Like, I literally have my story typed out on a whole bunch of pages, and then when I feel like the story would come together and it doesn't come together, I will write notes. So I am continuously writing notes. I'm continuously rewriting certain type of stages. But a good thing that we did create was it's called the chart. So I have this thing in my notepad because I do all my drawings, like my concept drawings, in a sketch pad. So when you guys see me doing my sketches and everything digitally, just know that I have a basic concept. So yeah, I make a chart. This is my chart. This is what I go by. This is what begins the story, what's the climax of the story, what's the end of the story. And this is what keeps me from not having loopholes. And this is what you want to have. You want to have a basic concept, a basic idea of where your story begins, where your story, has the climax, what's going on in the story, if it's political stuff that is important into your story, all that will be written in your basic chart. And then what you want to have is the end of your story, what's going on towards the end. What I also even have like the reason behind my story in here, so that I do not fall in that loophole and have people asking questions like, oh, you started this, why you didn't finish it. Like I know me and my husband, we do not fancy chibouts a lot because they had a good concept, but they never really touched it. And that's the thing. You want to have your good concept and always touch that concept. You don't want to leave your readers confused, like, hey, what's going on here? She was talking about one thing and now she's talking about another. You don't want to fall in that. You want to always start it and then finish it. You don't want to just ramble off into something else. Another good thing is I also write my personalities in a chart too. So like if I have one character, I will write his personalities on the side of him and what he should be like, or what he should do, how his posture is, how he is as a person. And we're just starting off with the story. So, the first thing we're starting off is with story. And yes, you need to write your chart. You need to have at least an idea. But first you need to have an idea. Then you write your chart, like what's going on in the story. Where does it start? What's the climaxes? Like, what's going on inside the story, and then what's your end, so that you know where you're taking your story. Then the next process is writing out your story in a script. So that's this little guy right here. You're writing your story out in a script, in a Word document, in a notepad in your computer. You're writing it down in a notepad in real life with paper. You're writing these ideas down so that you don't get yourself, all over the place. So that's, a couple of things that you want to do for starting off your comic. I know I've been rambling off for a while, and it's like, whoa, she's coming out of nowhere.
Is buying an unskippable ad rude? Maybe, but it's for your own good. I'm teaching a class about Watch Dogs Legion, the breakthrough game where every single character is playable. So do yourself a favor and type this in.
But yeah, so we want to have our little chart. Maybe I'll make one right here. And the first one is have your concept, meaning what is your story about? Then your second one would be, where are you taking your story? So it's your chart. What is going on? Your conflicts, your your plot, everything that you feel that is going to happen in the story, put it in the chart. Make it like what I have here is Benson comes after Fuji. That's in here. So, you want to have that, you want to have what is going on. The third thing is you want to start writing your script. You want to start getting this guy out. You want to start writing your dialogue. Like Fuji said, you know, this, and Aiden said that, and Vincent said that, and they're doing this, and the settings change. You know, that's gonna help you with the second part of this lovely video, which is panel breaking and stuff like that. Maybe. You know, I'm still coming up with this off the fly because I want to teach people, you know, the right way, because I did it the wrong. I feel like I did it the right way but the wrong way at the same time. So, you know, so first thing, concept. Second thing, chart. Third thing, dialogue. You want to have your dialogue and bring your chart together into one happy story or tragic story, whatever story you are choosing. And then it goes on to the next step, which is basic panel layouts and everything like that. With panel layouts, the script will help you with creating that. The script will help you with what goes on next, and the script will help you figure out what parts is to stop at. Like I like to have a climax in the end of all my issues. So the script will help you with having your climax in the issues. Like if you want a climax in every issue, you will always find that climax because you're writing this dialogue out. You're making this story come to life. So if you guys have any other questions, like on what is the basic concept of coming up with your story, if I missed anything that you have questions about, please let me know in the comments below and I will definitely get back to you. If I can go ahead and make a video on it, and if I can explain it to you better in writing, I will do that too. I do want to make this more of an intimate type of way so that you guys can be able to get your questions out to me so that I can know what I should talk about in the next couple of episodes that's to come of making and creating your own manga. So this series will be called Manga in the Making. So yeah, we're gonna make this a thing and see where it takes us. See if you guys learn anything and actually gain some inspiration on creating your manga, because if you have a story to tell, you need to tell that story. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to tell that story and get it out there. So that's it for today's video. It was pretty much a lot of me talking, but I hope that you guys did enjoy it and you guys did learn a little bit about it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any questions or anything about manga in the making, like what's going on with how to make your manga. And I will be back with you guys with some more videos on how to make your own manga. And I'm gonna say thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking and sharing, and please share if you have some friends that are having manga problems. And thank you so much for watching and being so supportive. Thank you so much again, and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye bye.
Why choose Invisalign over other aligners?
Only Invisalign treatment uses Smart Track technology.
It moves teeth more comfortably and predictably than ordinary aligners.
So I could create custom treatment plans for every smile.
Hey guys, I'm gonna let you know I still have some bundles left over. If you want your bundle today, hit me up on any of the social links down below for more information. Hey guys, this is Vess, and today we're doing another manga in the making. So if you have not noticed, but you see this little glowy thing right here, this is my sign that I'm going to use for this weekend's Comic-Con type convention that's local around here. It's called Yo Ice. So yeah, we're doing manga in the making, and this week's episode will be about how to not how to, but it's going to talk about more of character development and the world development. So if you're making your story, you are developing your character in that story and you're developing your world. So that's basically most part the first thing that you will be doing. I know when I was 14, I used to draw Fuji a lot. Like she was supposed to be me. So I drew her and drew her and drew her. She didn't have a story. And most people are like this. They will draw a character that's like them and they will just throw them into fan fiction. That was what I used to do with Fuji. She used to be in different type of getting the mic back on, guys. I'm so sorry if I hurt anybody's ears because I heard that it was down low. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. Let me just do one of these, right? Hey, how you doing, guys? What's up? Welcome. You guys were watching Vest Mid Keto. And now me. Welcome back. We do have our winners. You guys, let me tell y'all something. Y'all did some good work. Like, honestly, really, really good work. Like, I cannot deal how amazing it is and how it went neck to neck with certain people. Like, honestly, really good work, good quality work. Hypes in the chat for all the artists, the beautiful artists that created pieces. Again, just for those who are coming in, because I've seen those who are coming in, thank you so much for hanging out with us and joining us. Let me go back to let's go back to here so you guys could take a look real quick along with me. We do have Ali. Ali and Beanlan, she's in our chat. She's a Twitch streamer, amazing. Our Autumn Seagull Arts, again, another Twitch artist, amazing piece. Lexi, who is our Rain Shine, amazing artist. Again, definitely take a look at her. She is on Twitch. Mida, a new face in Twitch community, but amazing artist. You can find her on the Instagram. All these are going to be in the chat, so you guys could just click and, you know, follow them, or, you know, if you like them and stuff like that. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just trying to make sure that they get shout out and you guys know them. Then we got our very own Mangizi with 2 pieces, did amazing art, and does also a Twitch streamer. Show him some love. They all did amazing. Okay, they did amazing. I'm super proud of each and every one of you guys. Definitely hypes in the chat for you guys. I am very honored to even host something like this, and you guys actually want to do it. We are going to be hosting another contest like this next year, so you can actually start now if you want to. The contest rules are going to stay the same, and you can always refer back to them, and if you need references, you can always contact me and I'll give you my website, or you can refer back to the website. Why are you laughing?
I was just thinking you worse than Frederick. Get to the winners.
And we're going to talk about the prizes. Let me stop. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there, okay? But yes, our winners for 2020 Celestial Pulse contest, we have our first place winner. Well, should we do second and then first?
Yeah, if you want suspense.
Okay, suspense. We're gonna do our second place winner. Drum rolls, please. It is Lexi, our very own Rain Shine. She is our second prize winner of the art contest. Yes, really. She's like, wait a minute, what? Yes, she is our second place winner. Went toe to toe with one of our competitors. Really close. Did amazing. Again, you all did amazing. I loved it so much. Definitely is going to be showcased in the book, and the prize is going to be, given to you. Definitely DM me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be making another announcement and trying to get a hold of you guys, and I know how to get a hold of you guys. I even have, yeah. But yeah, thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you. You're welcome. Now we got our first place winner. Drum rolls, please. You guys ready for the drum rolls? Drum roll. Yes. Our first place winner is Allie in Beanlan. Allie in Beanlan won the first place in this contest. So we have our first and second place, which is Allie and Lexi. So I will be contacting you guys so that I can give you guys your prizes, of course. Your prizes, of course. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the Celestial Post contest. Again, we're gonna have another one 2021. I'm gonna be shouting out all this great stuff. Yes, I love the hypes. Yes, the hypes. Everybody did fantastic. I loved it. Again, we're gonna be having 2021, so everything's gonna stay the same. Same rubric, same everything. Be sure if you want to be part of it, you can start now, and all that great stuff. I will be letting you guys know. Like, hello, yes. Yeah, you want me to show the winning photos? Okay, I'll show you guys. So we have our first one. Yes, so this is our first place, guys. Our first place is Allie and Beanlan. This is her outfit. You know, let me take myself out of the picture. You know what I'm saying? And then we got our second place winner, which is our beautiful Lexi. And she did this piece right here. Yeah, the rubric will be 5-pointer. Exactly what Matt said. Yeah, she was in charge of math. She does math better than us. Thank you so much for the biddies, Ducky. So yes, guys. We have the first one, who is Allie. And we have the second one, who is our very own Rainshine. Yes. You guys did a freaking amazing. Y'all, like, for real, killed it. Y'all killed it in the game. Everybody did amazing. Despite how you felt as an artist, everybody did amazing. And I hope that you take the criticism that we gave y'all, constructive criticism, and it was enough so that you can further your art growth. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to hurt your feelings or anything of that nature. We just want you to grow as artists and continue to flourish, because you guys did amazing. You took us to heart. I'm so sorry, Mangeezy. F's in the chat for Mangeezy. But yes, y'all did amazing. Most excited to have my art in the back. Yes, you're gonna have your art in the back of the next issue. Keeman, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you so very much. Let me boost up this, because I did not do that. So let me do that. Mangeezy, your main issue was that you really didn't draw fan art in a fan art contest. Yeah, that was the only issue you had, dude. That was the only. You did great work. So like, we cannot take away from the fact that you did great work. You did great work. So everybody did amazing. They put all their skills into it, you know. Yeah. I have to agree. Like, yeah. So that's just like the only constructive criticism. Alexa, continue music. Yeah, but I'll be contacting you guys. I'm going to also be making an announcement in our Discord to let everybody know, because, you know, there are people that joined us in this contest and wasn't here. So I just want to be sure that they're informed. But yes, y'all. This was great. This is so awesome, man. I was like, we should do this all the time. All the time. Yes, great job. Great job, everyone. Every entry was beautiful. I have to agree. Every entry was like super top notch. And for those you guys that you guys that did participate, you will also be in the book. So be sure to send me your either your website or your Instagram so people can see more of your art. I'm going to be shouting you guys out. Even though, you know, you didn't win the prize, you did win a section in the book so that people can see your work. Because I'm not going to not credit you. So let's, please, for me, please, definitely message me your, what you want the name to be and your socials, you know, one of your socials that you're mainly on, to put you out there and have people see your work and come see you, come commission you, come do something, right? That's the main goal. All the entries were so beautiful, man. Like, honestly, I love them all. Like, they were so great. I wish I could put all of them. I should do like a little roll. You know how like you can have your background change into the different pieces, like different photos. Maybe I should make like a little folder, because I do have a folder, but maybe I should take it and put it inside my thingy so that it can like cycle through them as my desktop. I don't know. Is that possible? That's the question, right? Is it possible? Oh, thank you so much, Lexi. Lexi's on it today. I have my stuff open, so yes. Yeah. I want to do something like that. Because all the pieces were so awesome, and it would be nice to cycle through all the pieces I get. Even for people who don't join the contest. Oh, Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then. It's Friday, Sunday, what? It's Friday. Yes.
What's going on?
Oh no, we was talking about the pieces and how I want them to cycle through the thing, because we have to pick and choose which picture we can put up on the thing. So I was like, oh, maybe we could have like maybe a roll that goes with my desktop where it can cycle through all the fan art. Yeah, for even those who don't join the contest and still get fan art, like I would love to have it cycle through all that. That would have been pretty cool. Should I question? Being that we already have like a rubric and stuff like that, even if Mass is still here, should we like edit the command so that it could be like 2021 and people can know now that we still gonna have this contest again? Or like what? Like what should we do?
It's up to you. They should know.
Yeah.
I don't think the issue is people don't know. I think they just don't schedule their stuff accordingly.
Yeah, like I can definitely post it up again for those who forget, but you know, like I think just letting you guys know that there is a contest. Oh, so you think it's a good idea? I forgot this year too. It was almost too late. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was late for November. Yeah, I think I told everybody September 11th, and I was like, instead of stopping it October, I'll just stop it in November, so you guys could still have time to submit. So that was like my idea in the back of my brain, because I was like 2 months should be enough. But maybe telling y'all now so that you know, and then like, you know, next year we're gonna have it, just so that you guys know. I think it would be a lot better. So that like because I think it's gonna be an annual thing. You guys like it, and you know it'll be nice to see like, you know, a plethora of like people just submitting, and I'll make another folder for it, and then you know. Yes, this was great though, man. Next year I'm gonna try and go all out with complexity. Definitely. Yeah, so now you can take your stuff into account. Want to prepare for the 5th contest. Thank you so much, Mask. Yes. She's killing it, guys. Mask is killing it in the art game. Definitely. In the modding game.
This is the 5th one?
Yeah, this is the 5th one.
Wow.
Right? Your characters are just so fun to draw. In general, I love the designs. Thank you so much, Ali. I'm glad you have fun. That's the whole concept of it, right? Like, it's for you guys to have fun. That's why we don't base it on how you draw things. It's just if you could define the character. Yeah, how you execute your idea. That's all. I want to draw Grandma and Fuji being badass, and then a flashback with Ivan, where I had a cute idea for a scene. Yeah, now you can plan it, right? Because like it'll take you work on it, but now you have a year to work on it, right?
Where's the person that wanted to do graphic design stuff for the contest?
Anne.
They gone? Okay.
Yeah.
Because now you see the easiest points to get is does it look like the character? Like, your art style don't matter as long as the colors are right and they're wearing stuff that they wore in the book.
Yeah.
It don't have to be their main outfit. Just have them as something that they wore in the book so we can identify who they are. That's the easiest points to get. The second easiest is usually personality. That one usually like can go up and down, but you know, if you read the book, you can get the personality pretty accurately.
Yeah. And not only by reading the book do you get more personality, but you actually get stuff that people haven't even seen. So like, you know, we continuously see Fuji in her costume and stuff like that, but something like, for example, what Lexi pulled off with her being in a bathtub, only people who read issue 8 knows that scene. So like, you could get more and develop something else different from other people around you.
It won't be everybody drawing Fuji in the same outfit.
Yeah.
So we got those two. What's the third judging criteria? I can't remember.
The third one is execution.
A complexity of design.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last, it's only 4 categories pretty much.
Yeah.
The last 2 categories are the ones where the points will fluctuate the most. But like, if you get the first 2, you can score pretty high, and then do decent on the second 2.
Right.
Like, complexity of design, that's not just doing a million things. It's also like doing something interesting and knowing what's too much and what's too little, basically.
Yeah.
And execution is just, you know, the fine details.
Right. So all that will be coming into consideration
So that's
with
how we
it
judge
all.
it.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, it's really cool to see where your guys' mind is at, especially with the story, because like, for even Ali to come up with the story and it stay consistent with how the characters are, it was just like, it's mind blowing, because it's like almost like a fan fiction, but yet telling the story through the image, right? So like, you know, you get all that instead of just a pose, or you know, just her in her outfit or something like that. So I think that's what makes it really fun for you guys. It's just, you know, you get to play around with a lot more because you have a lot more content, especially if you read the stories. Creative Jen, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, guys, for those who want to join the contest, no problem. It was really tame with me, Juju, and Mask. Like, I was kind of scared because I was like, we don't have enough judges, but with just us 3 and like having a background in art and like, you know, we already have a standard and a goal, like a set of craziness that usually happens. It's just a lot. I think it's nice because, you know, Mass is really good with constructive criticism and, you know, in a way where she helps you grow as an artist. Justin is good with that too. And then you got me fangirling. So you get the best of both worlds. Yeah, it was. I think it was fair. I hope it was, you know. Yeah. Yes. Like not everybody had too much construction because they already had their art style and who they are. So like, you know, it was good all around. There was not really too much. You know, it was to the point where it was nitpicking basically. Because everybody had their own style, you know, and we don't want to bash the style. We don't want to like critique too much of the style because that's the way you draw, right? So we want to keep it the same and grow. Keep it the same and grow. You know? I try not to let my own style. Yeah, I think that's the most difficult part. Like when you like look at an image, you're like, oh, you know, there's ways that I could have did this way, but like we have to like put ourselves in the shoes of the artists themselves. Like this is the way they do things. So maybe if we can try to understand their mind, then we could, you know, it'd be a little bit better with judging. Yeah, I think I have to agree with that. Oh, I'm sorry for DM because he was like, oh, you know, I just want to understand the critique a little bit more. Yeah, that's why we have final thoughts and stuff like that, you know, so that we can make sure we could piggyback each other and stuff like that. Because sometimes we'll miss things, and then try to give it as detailed as possible for the constructive criticism. But yeah, that was like the plan of it all. Yeah, no, you know, because, you know, I don't want you to be unheard, right? Don't you worry about it. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, you had an understanding of it all, right? That's all I care about, the understanding. And I'm glad Mass was able to, you know, give the understanding as best as possible. It wasn't bad. It was really good. It was a really good, it's so rough because I can't show what I'm talking about since it's not my screen. I wonder if we could do it where, like, I can edit, like, you know how we're in a Discord call, like, you know how, like, you could show yourself portraying your screen, I guess. Maybe I could figure out a way to have it so that when you do critique somebody, you can actually zoom in. I try to zoom in while you guys were talking so that it could help, but you know me, I'm dense. Okay, cool. I'm glad. No, I got you too. And you're right. I completely forgot the shadows on the people. I was too excited to submit. Dude, that's okay. That's completely okay. It was still a beautiful piece. You know, we love the issue. I looked at it, I was like, no, she didn't do all them characters. You know what I'm saying? I think nobody did that but Gothic. Gothic did like she did the whole cast in one shot, like one complete shot, and then it did this like trickling effect that went around it, and it made it look like a poster. She was like the only person that did it like that, and I was like, wow. And then I saw yours, and I was like, oh snap, we have another Gothic piece. Like, there's so much, you know. Oh, when it's my turn, your full screen, my screen? Yeah. Full screen, your screen, right? So, like, just show your, like, in the Discord, like, when you show your screen, I could just put you there in the thing so that you can show your pinpoints, right? That's the plan? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because it was just like, you know. And she got, I think she won second place for that contest, right? Yeah. No, hold on. Let me double check. I think Gothic won that one. Hold on. I'll tell you how we gonna figure this out.
It's not printed.
Yeah, it is printed, I think.
Oh, the first contest.
No, the fourth contest. Actually, yeah, Gothic got second place from that one. I don't got, if you guys could see.
Beanlan always got first place. I mean, not Ali, but
no.
Rabbit always got
Timeless Timeless got first place, and then the things became tied, where it was between Gothic and Gouache, and we couldn't come to an agreement, so we did a 2 second place winner for this. Can you guys see? We did second place, and then we showed all the contestants. And this is why I tell you guys to send me, you know, your user and your names and stuff, so that people can actually, when I put this page up, people can see your work, because I do shout you guys out in the book. This is my book, so you know, you guys will be in the next book, right? Yeah. Yeah, second. It was a tie. It was crazy. I was like, jeez, Louise. Because you guys are great artists, you know. And some people were surprised that they even got it. And it was just like, oh, snap, you know. And that's because they saw the contestants and stuff. I think next year I might do like, I might do a poll to put like, who was your favorite? Instead of like anything where it's like you guys could be part of the voting or whatever. But I probably could show it off and be like, who's your favorite, you know? Oh, that's why we had up the rubric to be more than 3 points. Yeah, we had to up it because you guys tied each other. Popular Boy gets 1 point. Yeah, something like that maybe, right? Maybe I should have something where it's open and they can see, or like I could put it together and then put the announcement like, hey guys, we got the people and blah blah, here you go. And then they could take a look at the pieces or something. I don't know. Something. So that, you know, you guys could be involved in it too, in a way. And just like and look. And also, it will showcase people and their names and their usernames and stuff a lot longer, so that you guys can actually, if you don't have the time one day, the next day you probably will, to be able to check them out and stuff like that. So maybe sounds good. On an unrelated note, I'm hungry and doing shopping. This is a bad idea. Yes, that is a bad idea. No, I hope that you get the stuff you need, right?